I'm Dan, and the other house guests are gonna get schooled.
All right, my name's Dan. I'm from Dearborn, Michigan, and I teach at a Catholic school.
I know some things are gonna go down that are probably gonna be contradictory to my faith, but when I get out, I will go to confession and get that taken care of.
Thanks, Barry.
Now that Jerry's been elected head of household, it's game on. I'm ready to get to Jerry and talk to him to get who I think should be nominated up on the block.
Congratulations. You'll do a great job.
It's just time to start playing the game, yeah? Definitely got some ideas.
Coming into this game, I knew I needed one person I can trust. And when I saw Brian, he was my first candidate. I thought he's very smart. Brian is gonna be very useful.
Got some plays I want to run by you. See what you have to say.
I think if we set something up, me and you, and then bring whoever else in, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you're saying. I know exactly what you're saying.
How you feeling? You feeling good, dude?
Yeah, I'm good. I want to talk to you, but I want to wait till.
No doubt, I'm with it.
I'm trying to get a beat on everyone. There's a couple people that, you know, I don't have to say anything to, and I know you're one of them.
I totally agree with you on that, dude.
You talked to Brian, I talked to Brian, too. We're both like, we need, you know, who else can we trust, you know, we're both like Ollie at the same time, you know what I mean? It's just like right now, me and Brian, we should be the only ones. If we can come up with something, we stay tight, you know, and you gotta trust. I mean, I'm not gonna trust everyone out here.
No, no, I'm not either. You can have my word. It's the only thing I got in this game.
I looked in his eyes, and I saw the blacks of his eyes, and I knew he was good for his word. I think we can ride this to the end. I'm not gonna give my word ever, and I can give it.
And if I have to leave the house, then I'll leave my house. Leave the house on my word.
It's weird. Oh my God.
Really? Is anybody even playing this game? I can't say I have control of the house, but are things moving along the direction I would like them to? Yeah, they are.
I think it's clear cut, dude. If this one works out right, it can start to go to... I'm gonna need you to vote this way this week.
Let's raise our glasses. Where you at?
Where am I at? Today was a test. Those nominations were mine. Jerry, he was gonna put you up. Okay? And I said, it's not time to let somebody like that go yet. So this is the wrong move.
So basically, he's gonna do whatever you tell him at this point.
Right now, he's very comfortable. We don't have an opposition right now. No one has banded together on the other side of us to form any kind of threat at this point. That's what I want. Even if Jesse wins the veto competition, I'll get somebody I want out, because at this point in the game, I'm kind of calling the shots. I've got you two, I've got Jerry, I have enough votes to where I can do whatever I want, and nobody's gonna have to try to take me down.
Dude, that was crazy.
Memphis did well, too well.
Next HOH. It could be Memphis, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to cut them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'll take care of it. Memphis, you had a good run. Hey, I know you did. You didn't know neither did Steven. Everybody else did.
That's what hurts me. Yeah. Ollie, man. I never would have thought it was you. I cannot believe Ollie flipped. Man. I would have never thought he would be the one to sell out. You know what I mean? Like, nothing against you, but like, I would have thought you would have done it before him.
Who orchestrated the mutiny? Was it you?
No, man.
Come on now.
It happened, I promise you. The house, man, is together, basically. All that, and it's hard. That's what makes it hard. My cards were shown, not me.
Yeah, but who showed your cards?
I'll tell you what. the situation. They knew we were in the alliance.
Us three?
Yes.
How? 'Cause you had to confirm?
April, Keisha, and
Yeah,
Libra.
but how did they know?
They backed me in the corner.
Like, you broke your word.
Well, all I said, man, if y'all upset with me, I understand, dude. I did give you guys my word, and that's something that, I don't take light, but obviously it's a game where the numbers are against me, and I went against it just as Jerry did, so.
Coming into this house, I was gonna try to be cutthroat and do whatever it took to win. But I realized I'm not gonna sacrifice my word for $500,000. When I gave you my word, like, if they were selling you out, I wouldn't have sold you out.
You would have basically just sacrificed yourself.
Yeah.
But that's the difference between you and me. But I know you're not gonna go down without swinging, man.
He's weaker than I thought. I didn't think he'd crumble.
Hey, we made mistakes, you know what I mean?
The thing is, he just built this entire concept. I mean, he had to give up everything. Like, April. I realized April and Ollie masterminded the whole entire flip against Brian and myself. Stilettos are the sharpest thing for a reason, dude. April still has another stiletto on her other foot, and if he doesn't watch himself, he's gonna get stabbed just like I did.
That was well worth it.
Oh, that was absolutely hilarious. That was pretty good, man.
Make myself go to bed.
Yeah, man. It was very original.
That was really funny. It really sucks that you have to leave.
I don't think it'll be near as funny without you, Brian. I think we should all just go on and vote for you.
That's a lot of people you had to convince.
1, 2, 3, 4.
If you guys had Memphis, it would barrel through everybody. But we'll see how it plays out, huh?
I wish I could convince Jerry.
Anybody could convince Jerry.
I don't know if Memphis would do it.
That's the only way it would work.
We had 2 other people.
Memphis would be the only way it would work, because Memphis would have Jesse.
I think I'm going to bed.
Night, y'all.
Night, Angie. He likes you a lot.
Memphis?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That was the idea. Spend as much time with him today as I possibly could. Let him know I'm not a threat and I'm not after him anymore. Seed is planted. I will water it tomorrow and see if it grows.
Dan is Brian's closest friend in the house. Will he remain loyal to the end or use his vote to gain favor with the other housemates? Hello, Dan.
Hey, Mrs. Chen, you look very beautiful
Well,
tonight.
thank you. Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Rennie.
Thank you, Dan. Please go to the living room. By a vote of 9-1, Brian, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
I've never told you this, but I kind of look at you like a big brother. I've never had someone who's looked out for me and tried to help me out, and I'll be very sad to see you go.
I had no military hat on, no military shirt. I faced it as a man, period. That's it.
Jerry not wearing military garb when he put up Brian, that should have told you something. He knew he did something that was against maybe his character. Any way he wants to cut it, he still broke his word. Tell you one thing you won't see me do is kiss his ass.
I'm really not that worried. I've never had a beef with him. He's never had a beef with me.
I'm definitely going up. I'm prepared to give up. You know what I mean? My initial reaction when Jesse won head of household was, I'm going up. But I'm not going to surrender. I still got a lot of fight in me, but I'm going to have to get very creative. But I think you might want to start to prepare.
He doesn't like Rennie.
He's going to put up 2 of us 3.
You think?
Without a doubt. I don't really know any gay people. Can I keep asking questions about that or no?
I will tell you anything you want to know that you ask me, and I'm totally comfortable answering all questions. I don't bring it up because I don't want to, like, push it.
As far as I know, everyone completely knows that I'm gay, and no one's presented it as an issue. If it's been said, it hasn't been told to me.
How did your family react? Did you tell them, or did you not tell them? Or?
Yeah, they know.
I was just hoping that you didn't tell me because I was Catholic and you thought I'd be like judgmental. You know what I mean?
Because I was under the impression I was like the last person. I'm like, dude.
You know, coming into this house, it's been an educational and quite an experience because I'm able to spend some time with someone like Steven who is gay and who can shed some light to me on a subject that I'm pretty much uneducated about.
How did you know, like, when you went out with girls and, like, kissed a girl, was it just...
He'd been with girls.
I was with girls for a long time. You know, like when you meet somebody and they really just like do something for you and you sort of feel that sort of...
Excitement.
It never was there for me.
Never.
I thought if I dated girls, it would go away.
Did you want it to go away?
Yeah, of course. Who would want... I mean, who...
Who wants to be an outcast?
Right. Once I got out of school, I was dating someone and I moved to Dallas with that person and I completely started a new life. Like, I just became this completely different person. All of a sudden I realized, like, I'm happy now.
It's definitely opened my eyes to some things where I'm not so naive or maybe even so judgmental. But when I look at Steven, I don't think, oh, Steven's gay, you know? I just look at Steven as my friend.
Jesse, would you have any objections to me using your restroom?
You using it? No, dude. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. The whole point is to get Jesse one-on-one without the rest of the house knowing. I have to get to him before the nominations.
Get him out of there. What are you guys doing? Come on, Jesse. Get up here. What are you doing?
Now, the only thing I didn't plan for was that Ollie would follow Jesse up into the HOH room.
That album is actually not that bad.
No, what's that? The Money song? Had I not gotten in that bathroom at the exact right time, it would have been very, very bad for me.
This stuff's getting me right.
It is.
Who's in my bathroom? Who the hell's in there? That was Dan.
I appreciate it, man. What?
I didn't even know you was in there. He scared me.
I'm like, who the hell's in my bathroom? How long you been in here for?
Since, dude, when I get privacy, it takes me a little while.
So what up?
Mission failed, you know? Once again, it was Ollie who was roadblocking my game. I'm gonna have to try again the second I get a chance.
Yeah, dude. All right. I just want to clear up a few things for you. I know it probably is not gonna make a whole lot of difference. I expect to go up, but I wanted to explain to you, and you can talk to anyone about this. I gave Brian my word.
Right.
And even though I was exposed and I was hung out to dry, I still gave my word. So that's why I voted. You know?
No, I understand that.
I'm not gonna come after you or anything like that. And I know you're in your position where you're part of a huge team and it's a team decision. So I respect whatever you have to do. But if there's anything that you can think of or any ideas you have, I'm open because at this point, you obviously know I have nothing going for me.
Right. I mean, to be honest with you, you know, the way you handled it as opposed to the way other people handle it, and I think you know who I'm talking about.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I understand.
I respect you. Like, if I do happen to survive this week, I'm not coming, like, I have no ill will towards you.
When I came to you the first time, like, you didn't lie to me. I understood that. You didn't tell me anything. And you see, so I understand. I respect the way you're playing the game, and initially that's all it is.
If you're able to shift, I won't forget that. You know what I mean?
Like,
so,
dude, we'll figure it out, bro. Like,
if you have any ideas, you know, obviously I'm open.
I understand that. Dan, yeah, he was on the other side, but he straight came up to me and said, I'll give you that same loyalty. I can take that into consideration to farther myself in the game. I mean, that's huge. I've nominated you, Steve, as well as you, Dan, for reasons of you guys both just showed your cards way too soon. So as far as I'm concerned, you're both against me. In addition to that, you didn't come upstairs. You showed me a lot of disrespect last night.
I was asleep. I didn't know you got your key. I didn't know until I woke up and everyone had already gone through it.
But it almost took 24 hours before you came up there. So, and that is it. this meeting is adjourned.
I was nominated like expected, but I'm not down and out by any means. I'm gonna have to start chipping away at the other house guests piece by piece.
Caught up, or you want to play chess, or what's going on?
Yeah, let me grab your ear in the HOH room. Just kind of go through how you put me up and stuff like that. All right. Obviously I'm cool. I mean,
dude, you're straight. He's shooting himself in the foot. I respect what you did. As far as I'm concerned, I know you're a straight up stand-up dude. That's not on trial.
Right.
Now, how far I can help you, or how far we can help each other,
right,
is up in the air.
I still have a glimmer of hope in this game. Now I have my foot in the door with Jesse. And if I can rope him into a deal, I'm gonna be sitting very, very, very pretty in this house.
Everybody's more threatened by Steve.
Right, yeah, they should be. I suck.
Because of the way, no, don't say that. Don't degrade yourself.
No, but I mean, right now I'm a weak player in this game.
Yeah, that's what you need to say.
From alignment and from competition. So I'm not mad at you in any way. I hope right now you can trust me.
No, I do.
So if I can survive this week and I'm in a position of power in HOH, you have nothing to worry about.
I'd rather have somebody like you, because whether or not I can trust you in the end is all that really counts.
I honestly do trust Dan. I give him the utmost respect out of any player in here for standing by Brian all the way through, still giving him his vote. I have no problem with that.
You're one of the people that I feel I can trust that can help me.
No.
You know, I'm still alive.
No,
So,
I understand that.
so my worst case scenario is for Steven, obviously, to win the veto.
Yeah, that's worst case scenario, to be honest with you.
Dan!
Kentucky, Iowa, Missouri.
Sorry, Dan, that was incorrect. You have been eliminated from the game.
A lot of people think it would be insane to throw your only chance, but you know what? It's so insane that it just might work. I saw the words and I didn't think to look at the states. I know I'm sitting in this seat for a reason. I made some mistakes early on, but I'm not having a hard time dealing with that because I made my bed, I can sleep in it. That's what I'm really struggling with. Michelle, she has enormous power. She can extend our life in this game if she chooses to do that. There's nothing more than I would love for the Portuguese princess from Providence to use a medallion on me, but if you don't, I understand, and there's no hard feelings.
I have decided that I am not going to use the power of veto.
I tried like hell to get someone else in our place. I tried to put Libra. I was just trying to do whatever I could do. I was in a moment of desperation. Because Dan, I don't want you to go home either.
I know that's a hard part. Now it's official, you know what I mean?
One of us is going home. I didn't want you to, you know? And I was trying to find a way to just keep both of us off there. Now the only thing I can do is try and keep myself here, which means you go home.
I respect the fact he's trying to stay alive, but the more desperate Steven gets in campaigning, the more people that are going to want him out of the house.
We're battling against each other. Of course, I would rather stay, but I'm going to be very sad to see you go if it's you.
And vice versa.
If I'm the one that y'all want out over Dan,
Right.
then I understand that.
Well,
I have to, you know, I have to fight for myself,
Sure,
and I have
of
to come out and
course.
say, you know, if there's one against the other, who would you rather have out?
I mean, I don't have any problems with you at all, Steven. If you as a person, man, I want you around as long as possible.
I have nothing against you at all, Steven, either. Actually, I really like you. We get along pretty good.
I feel like I'm getting a raw deal, and now I'm trying to do
Sure.
anything possible to save myself.
I'd hate to relay this back to Brian's situation, but this is where it all started, and that's where everyone really drew their line.
It's difficult for me because I'm not ready to go home. I just feel like I'm just under this cloud of Brian that just won't go away. If you look at the people that are on the block right now, who voted for Brian and who didn't. I guess I don't understand why, and I hate to even say anything because I like Dan so much. I don't understand why you think Dan
He's
will be
much-
on your side.
Right.
Why he's any different than
I
me?
think that you're just seen
just
as
a better
more of
competitor. It has absolutely nothing to do with.
Don't you think as a better competitor, I would make a better ally? I may be a better competitor, but if someone asks me to be an ally, if someone wants me on their side, that better competitor is only going to benefit you. And all I'm trying to do is prove to y'all that if you would give me a chance,
right,
I could be on your side.
I believe in you.
And I'm going to stay on your side if you ask me. So let me present this to you. If I offered myself to you, unbeknownst to the rest of the house.
I don't know. I mean, it's tough in this game.
I'm offering it to you. You know, is Dan going to offer you that? All right. Thanks. That's all.
It's not a huge secret that we all like Steven. I like Steven. I want him around.
Hey, honey, hi.
Shelly, what up?
Nothing. I just wanted to grab one of these.
You could chill if you want.
No. But go ahead. Shut the door. You want me to shut it?
Because first of all, that one right there.
Oh. Yes. Yeah. We all know. Everybody knows.
Jesse Hardy.
And every single time I see Angie, she's with Memphis.
That's why they didn't put her up on the block.
Yeah, because she's got some kind of a deal. There's no way that you can't know who's with who now. Like, there's no way, because it's very divided around here. So they're going to take us down if they get the chance.
You think them four?
Yes.
I feel like
They've seen us
turning
fight.
us against each other.
Ollie,
towards Steven.
we feel like they're
You're
going to
the-
try to pick us off one by one.
And I'm not competing for Steven.
Right.
But Dan's going to come after us.
Well, if that's the case, we need to grab one of these floaters.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Steven made some good points.
Listen, our backs are against the wall. That's all we have.
Okay.
Come in. Sorry. Came here to use the bathroom and yes, you guys. I'm not gonna go ask people for their votes because I don't want to stir things up.
Right.
But if you think there's something that, and obviously it won't come from either of you. If there's something you think I need to know to calm the storm, let me know, and then I'll start. Other than that, I'm not gonna do anything.
You have my word that I'm not voting for you, so.
Because I mean, that should.
And I'm not just
No.
blowing smoke.
You're
Because
in, so-
when I say something, I do it.
Yeah, I already told you how much I respect you for what you've done. So you know where I stand with you.
I trust you guys saying that I'm not a target this week, so I'm not gonna go campaign for this because I trust you guys. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if there's something I need to know, please let me know so I can try to do damage.
Sure, big man.
So
you're welcome,
big man.
I had to show a little life in the game just to show people I could compete. I got one right, and then when Libra came up, I intentionally blanked out. So yes, of course, I threw the HOH competition.
I know it's late.
No, that's okay. You're one of the people that I actually really, really want to talk to because I've never had a chance to.
I know. I think, I'm very straightforward, and that's what I
And I like you, Dan. So I totally want to talk to you.
Once Steven left, I had no one. I'm like, who can I trust? And he's like,
So you don't have an alliance yet?
I have nothing. I have nothing going for myself.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you something right now. It was supposed to be you going out this week. I can tell you right now, I don't want to do that. This is the thing, Dan. Like, if I do cover your ass, I just ask that you cover my ass.
We never talked before this, and that's my fault, but
No,
I
and it's
would've
mine.
never,
It's
ever
mine.
after you.
No, it's not only yours. It's mine also. It's both of us.
Here's the thing, and I hope you learn this about me. I gave Brian my word, whether
No, I know you
agreed
did.
with
I know you
everything that
did.
happened or
I
not,
know
I
you
went
did.
down with it.
You did.
And
You did, and I totally respect that.
And to this point, I haven't given anyone else my hand because I have to be very careful. I don't want to give another Brian my hand where I'm going to get burned again.
I totally respect that about you.
So I just want to make sure you know that, and that I don't have any alliances. If I did, I would tell you.
I know what you're thinking right now. I know what's going through your mind because
Well, I know there's a lot
there's a lot of people pressuring you right now.
There is, but I don't forget who is real and who's not. I am glad you talked to me. You're so cute, though. I understand completely where you come from, being from the Midwest. Bye, Annie.
Dan has been laying low all week. How will he vote? Hello, Dan.
Hey, like the hair tonight, Mrs. Chen.
Oh, thank you. Just for the record, I am married, but Mrs. Chen is my mother. But thank you for that. Thank you for the respect. Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Angie.
Thank you, Dan.
Do I open this? Dan, America wants to make you an offer. Big Brother fans want you to become America's player for 1 week. By a nationwide vote, you received more votes than any other house guest. Oh my God. If you accept the offer, America will pay you $20,000 to represent them for 1 week in the Big Brother game. From who to get nominated to who to get evicted and everything in between, America will be calling the shots. But you must keep it all secret or risk losing everything. Will you accept the challenge to become America's player, yes or no? This is pretty cool. I'm very blown away, very appreciative towards America. On the pro side, okay, obviously there's the money. I'm a teacher. I don't need to really tell you guys how much money I make, and I can tell you that this money would make a huge difference in me. One con to becoming America's player is I could jeopardize my entire chance of winning this thing. But if America wants Dan to be America's player, who am I to deny America? You know, if that's what you guys want, I'm on board. I will be accepting the America's player offer, and thank you, America. I just can't take it anymore. I'm definitely contemplating throwing yet another HOH competition. I have America behind me. My biggest thing in this competition is how well can I sell me throwing this competition. Spread eagle time. Yeah, it's not exactly working as I planned. When your arm starts shaking, that's a great sign, right? It means you're actually getting stronger by the minute.
Getting ready to go down some more.
Awesome. Memphis. What's up? What happens in baseball when you get 3 strikes? You're out. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
Good job, Dan.
Good job, Dan.
You all right?
Good job, D.
Nice ending.
Could I have stayed up there a lot longer? Yes. Did I need to? No. No one's gonna come after me right now. I'm terrible at competitions.
I think he threw the competition for sure. Something's not right. We're getting there as best you could. Get it out. Something's just not right.
Anyone wants a motivational speech from Coach Dan, let me know. I got one ready.
I'm ready, Dan.
You ready?
Yeah.
Rennie, you're 54 years old. No one in your entire life has given you a chance. It's you against the rest of the world. You've got the man of your life, Patrick. And right now, he's watching with a tear in his eye, might I add. And he said, I did not know my wife was tougher than even me. But would your family want you to come down? I don't think so. No! No! Being a football coach, I'm used to giving motivational speeches, but never have I given a motivational speech to a 54-year-old hairdresser, but Coach Dan hopped up and delivered. But you know what? Those millions of people around the world say Rennie can't do it. And it's up to you. I can't do it for you. I'm too old. Sparky can't do it for you. Patrick can't even do it for you. It's up to you. The hairstylist from New Orleans, you can show the world right now. Now get out there and go kick their ass!
Go ahead, Dan!
I have other motivational speeches for the other 2 ladies whenever you want them.
I'll take mine. Yep.
You're in a little different situation. You're from the smallest state in the entire country. I'm gonna challenge your toughness right now! Because guess what? If you lay down, Rhode Island, smallest state in the nation, it's small for a reason. Because they're weak. Or you can say, hey, I'm putting Rhode Island on the map right now!
They're some
HOH.
strong girls, though, dude. To be able to do that.
Kung Fu grip.
Good job, ladies.
Good job, girls.
Good job.
I'd shake one leg, try to get the numbness out, then the other leg. So I had a rhythm going. My hands, they were going numb, so I was trying to get the circulation back in them. And so when I let go this time, I didn't catch it.
Good job, Brittany.
Good job, Brittany.
Good job, Brittany.
You did so good. Oh my goodness.
Brittany was amazing. She beat out almost everyone.
Blonde versus brunettes. Who's gonna win?
How you doing?
Just hanging around. I'm hanging up there with everything I have, and I did have, I have the support of my alliance. I know below me, I knew that they really depended on me to make sure that none of them were going home this week.
It didn't matter what I was going through pain-wise. I knew at that point that I had to do this for our alliance, or we were basically screwed.
Okay, Dan, I'm ready.
It's 27-27. Triple overtime. We have the beautiful blonde hailing from Nebraska. You spent everything left in the tank. You got your boyfriend watching you. You have your twin sister, her husband, your mom and dad. They're watching you right now. And they're thinking, we know April's tough, but is she tough enough to win this HOH? I don't know. They're questioning themselves right now. It's up to you to ask yourself this question. How bad do you want it? And do you even want it? Because when this is over, you can never come back here, ever. You're never going to be hanging on a building, ever again. So if you let go, you better be ready to deal with that with the rest of your life. I can't do it for you. Ali can't do it for you. Michelle can't do it for you. April's got to make the decision that no way in hell am I letting go.
Awesome. Hey, I'll tell you right now, America, we're gonna make a great team. Give me something I can work with and I'll make you guys happy. Who should Dan try to get nominated? Selfishly, I'm hoping Libra, but having Libra in this is gonna be very, 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 very hard to pull off. Best case scenario would be Memphis. I just hope you guys gave me something I can work with that won't sink the SS Dan in the Big Brother game, but here we go. The person is Jesse. Yes, 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 yes. I will fight tooth and nail to make sure the muscle man from Iowa is up on the block.
What's going on?
Nothing much.
How are you?
Tired, I didn't sleep very well.
Don't look at me crazy. But as long as you have the money Jesse up there. I mean, it's definitely an option.
He's capable of anything, I'll tell you that right this now.
You gotta put him on there because he's gonna be paranoid. That is what my voice said. I'm done. Get in your ear. That's
No,
all I
honey,
think
no,
I
you're
said.
fine.
You don't like my hair?
Not really. It's okay though. Give me some of the Rhode Island accent words.
Yo, what up?
Yo, what up?
You want to go to the water?
Can you say water?
I said water.
Oh, but can you really say water?
Water?
Say Say
Water is spelled W-A-T-E-R. The E-R is on there for a reason. You're supposed to pronounce the Wa.
Water.
Water.
Not
Water.
water. Not
Water. Water.
Water.
Water.
Like T-U-R. Pronounce it.
Water.
Can you say turd?
Turd.
If I had Michelle in class, I'd be writing her detentions left and right.
Water.
Water.
There you go.
I can't say it. It doesn't.
Welcome to the Midwest. Which house guest did America choose for you to hug for at least 10 seconds? Let's find out. Oh no! Jesse! Oh, what are you guys thinking? Oh man. Ha! If you want Dan and Jesse to hug, you're gonna get Dan and Jesse to hug for an awkward 10 seconds. Oh my god. My plan is to approach Jesse with a huge sob story about my girlfriend Monica. Jesse has this huge tough exterior, but inside I think he's a softie.
That's what I thought he wasn't personal stuff. I understand that. Like, people are saying, like, when we get out of here, like, our girlfriends aren't gonna be there, you know what I mean? You just miss Monica. Yeah, dude. I miss her so much, man. If I get out of here and she's not there, dude, it's like, what's the point of even winning? No. Hey, no, don't worry about it, dude. Hey, you gotta understand. She wants you to be in here, okay? No, dude, look at me in the eyes. I promise you, I totally understand. You need to stay strong in here. Dude, you know she's a good girl. Listen to me. Look at me. There's not one person in here that wants you to lose your girl. Do you understand?
Jesse was very moved by what happened, and there's a part of me that felt bad about pulling it over on him.
No, hey, bro, hey. Dude, it's alright, man. I know my girl. I know that inside here, you have faith. You can't lose that. Do you understand me? Bro, I promise. Don't stray away from it. This is a game. It's just gonna wear at you. Don't let it. Hey, yeah, nothing. Hey, Jesse. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it, man. Will you close the door though? I just want to take a minute. Just take as much time as you want.
Two people that I did not want to be in it both got chosen. I am so on edge right now that I don't even know what I'm doing. Come in. Did you lock it?
It's me.
Hey, honey. They just, and I know that you guys all got my back, and I appreciate that. Come in. It's gonna get even uglier if Memphis gets power vetoes.
They may have something that Jerry is spectacular at.
Are you kidding me? If it's a picking your nose competition, I'm sure he'll do fantastic, okay? Sucks. Sucks really, really bad.
Well, I mean, I'm playing in the competition too. I'm not like the strongest person, but mentally I think I'm all together. So, I'll try my best that I can. Don't count me out in this competition. I honestly feel like I'm not here. And I'm sorry, but I'm going to try my hardest too.
I know, but you're not the one that's upset.
Starting to be, no, I'm getting upset because I'm on this team and I'm going to play my damnedest.
I'm down with that.
And if somebody has any questions about where I'm standing or how hard I'm going to play, then they need to ask me.
I don't think anyone's questioning you.
I'm going to leave. I'm sorry, you guys. I got upset. My feelings were hurt. I felt as though April wasn't taking me serious as a game player. It made me feel like I was nothing, like a nobody to my own team.
Wow. You got some time alone?
Yeah. Leave you alone. The only person that I was left with was Dan.
I'll do it if we have the numbers. People's gonna be pissed at us. It's gonna cause another big split.
You have to be prepared.
Womp, womp, womp. I got you. Shh. If I vote for your ass and you put me out next week, I'm gonna kill you.
I like that. Thank you.
I'm telling you, they're gonna be pissed.
But Dan is the one that we have to get his word. Okay. We just need one more person. It's you that she's shifty about.
Yeah.
Do we have your word?
Yeah.
I got the 4 votes.
Nothing being said about anything until then.
Hey, we all swear, right? I swear.
After this, after this is us.
Nothing's being said until we vote.
Okay, Dan, it's just you and me. April is going to put Memphis up.
Oh, you're saying she wants him out?
Yes, you got to listen to me. There's a fear that Rennie and Libra and Keisha will turn on the group.
This soon, you think?
Yes, she feels threatened now by that. The point is that you have to stay loyal with Ollie and me and April, okay? Because that's where we're going to form our alliance. You understand what I'm saying? We can't afford to have one of us go. So all I'm saying is if they try to talk you into going with them, just don't do it.
Okay.
We agreed to support the HOH gimmick, and we shouldn't break that. Now we're all on the same page. We're okay. We just need to get the Memphis out of here. He is the most dangerous, by the way.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, Dan. I'll tell everybody we're okay. Okay?
Good, Jay.
It's done. Don't worry. We got 4. No, you're coming. Big time. You're going to
These people are crazy. Absolute madness. Just don't want to have to lie to anyone, but I think that is over after this week. Who does America hate more? Jesse or Memphis? If you vote out Jesse, I'm going to be in trouble. If you vote out Memphis, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble. My rear is going to be under fire. Big time. America, you better make the right decision. I gave you an 18-second hug. You can hook me up, I hope.
There has to be a twist somewhere in here. Keep thinking it's Dan.
I'm watching him. There's definitely something about him that's just not right.
Dan could be the America's player, you know that?
I wish I was America's player.
I think that my brother can survive America's player because he has enough strategy that he'll figure out a way to get himself out of it.
If we find out that you're America's player, do I get some chicks?
I wish. Seriously, I would consider doing it, though.
Well, you don't think we catch on to this stuff, Dan? We got you.
Mm-hmm. You guys are paranoid.
3 votes to evict Memphis, 3 votes to evict Jesse. It all comes down to Dan, America's player, which means your vote, America, will break the tie. Let's reveal your decision to Dan. Dan?
Hey, Mrs. Oops. How about Miss Julie? I'll meet you halfway.
Thank you. Congratulations on completing your week as America's player. Let's see how America voted for you, okay?
All right, let's see.
America has voted to evict Jesse. Please go to the living room, Dan.
All right, good job, America.
It's official. With 4 votes to evict Jesse, Jesse will be the next person to leave the Big Brother house. Let's give the news to the house guests. House guests, just a reminder, when I reveal the vote, the evicted house guests will have just a few moments to say goodbye gather their belongings, and walk out the front door. By a vote of 4-3, Jesse, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Hey, come on, Mom.
Bye-bye.
Peace out, Bill. Hey, it's your word, man. It's your word.
In the kitchen, there was so much tension. If you tried to cut it with a knife, the knife would break. I just tried to look at the floor and not make eye contact. I felt they could have killed me with their looks.
Dan has disrespected me, and by breaking his word, hiding behind his cross, I now have no respect for Dan at all. There's nothing he could do to ever gain that respect back.
Happened to April? No. Dan can go to hell.
Can I say that?
Just know that they flipped that. They flipped that.
Well, the line's already drawn right now, so I don't mind really saying anything.
Ain't nothing secret.
We need you. We need you. I'm gonna get him, Jesse. I promise you.
You know, I've tried to uphold my word in this game, and I put myself in a situation to break my word to somebody, and that's my own fault. However, I never swore on my cross, and I never swore on my religion.
Don't hide behind your cross.
Do you see me wearing it? I knew people were going to be upset, so before the eviction, I took my cross off. It wasn't an easy thing for me to do. It represents my faith and also my family.
Time has come.
You know, that's the first time in my life that I've taken that chain off.
Trainers! You got the POV. Yeah, because we know we're going up.
When Michelle won head of household, I knew that I was in trouble. I think that Michelle is a little upset because I sent Jesse packing back to his real girlfriend. She's coming after me. There's no doubt in my mind.
I didn't go back on my word to anybody in this house. They gotta live with it. Live with a cross around your neck.
They should live with it.
Unbelievable.
I knew people were going to be upset. I didn't anticipate people being this upset. So immediately I went to my room and put my head over my pillow. I need to start drawing out some sympathy. You know, I am ashamed of what happened. I think if people see that, it may buy me one more week.
First of all, April was so arrogant. April was putting me and Jesse up.
I voted for Memphis to stay in the house this week, and I'm hoping that he still has this connection with Michelle. You know, Memphis can get to her ear and hopefully sway her one way or the other like he has in weeks past.
If they start bringing me able to say I'm in here, I'm ashamed.
No, I'm running with that. But I just can't even believe these people. It blows my mind.
The one thing you want to me, I'm not going to blow up, you know what I mean?
I know I'm not. I'm trying not to. Because we're just going to sit back and it's going to be a circle.
Your head will start shaking right now.
Yeah.
Since Dan voted for me to stay in this house, you know, he's definitely earned my trust so we can move forward in this game.
Dude, you're fine. You're fine. I'm just
Dan, can I talk to you for a minute? Can I ask you something? Are you really a school teacher?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Why'd you do it? Why? Why? Why did you lie? Why? Why'd you do it, Dan?
I don't have a good answer.
Why? For them? Those people throwing you on the bus?
I'm weak playing this game, and people came to me and I guess I'm embarrassed. And
I just don't. I just can't believe that you went and did that for them. Man, they're making you do all their dirty work. That's what they've been doing all week. I don't know why you would go on that side, man. Jesse never did nothing for you but stick up for you.
Now I gotta deal with this, now I gotta deal with going home with this.
You can't be honest in this house because honesty is not gonna get you nowhere. You have to lie and cheat and steal. But when you're doing it for people like that, I just don't understand why you did that. You knew you were the swinging vote.
I mean, I'm not a good player in this game. I haven't won anything, and I know that you like me, and now that I know I've definitely jeopardized it.
Jesse didn't want to put your ass up. They asked him to. He wanted to put Rennie up, man. You gotta think about that, man. They're playing you like they played everybody else. Not no more. Man, not no more. If you want to talk to me later, talk to me, okay?
Okay.
You miss your family? Your family's proud of you, right?
I know.
Be all right, right?
You see the love in the pictures, you know? Thank you, Dan.
Oh. Yeah, it looks like it's a very nice family. Hang in there, Randy. Your family's proud of you, you know that.
If I'm not nominated, I'll be pretty shocked. My last hope in this game right now is the kid from Tennessee.
Dan.
I fully expected to be nominated by Michelle, and I clearly dodged a bullet. My strategy of gaining sympathy from people must be working, otherwise I would be up on the block.
I wanted Dan to be on the block because he broke his word to me. He ended up getting Jesse voted out. The only way he could ever justify doing something like this would be that if he's America's player.
Okay. Do you want to be alone or can I talk to you?
No, you can talk to me.
What's wrong? Are you
I'm pissed.
Don't let her see you cry, because that's exactly what she wants.
I'm not.
No, I
I'm
know.
just getting mad. I'm so pissed that April was like the first key she put out.
April, you are safe.
Thank you, Michelle. Now all of a sudden that's her best friend.
You hold your head up high, no matter what. I'm not gonna campaign against you. I'm gonna ride it out. I'm ride or die, and you'll know that about me. But them.
It pisses me off that they poured April's key out first.
Oh yeah, that's the way it goes, baby. She's got it covered. If all y'all don't see that from that one key being pulled out first, you need to recognize. Hey, you guys, it's okay. Whatever it is, but I'm telling you this. I need to see her behind my ass. And if I must go, I want you guys to whoop their
I hope Jerry's name is not pulled for the veto competition. Other than Jerry, anyone else can pretty much play the veto, and I think they're going to keep the nominations the same. If Jerry gets in there and wins it, I could be in for some trouble.
Jerry.
There's always tension in this house, but one thing you never have to worry about with me is I'm always gonna have fun.
Hold on.
Intruders. I thought the intruders did.
Jerry basically wants to see me dead in this game. Now he's got a chance. He can backdoor me, and I think the odds of Jerry using the veto to take Keisha off and put me up is about 50-50.
I would like to talk a little bit about how I feel and about the situation that happened last week. 4 days ago, Michelle had the opportunity to name and nominate those for eviction because she won head of household. I had no power then. You two wouldn't have been my choice. Dan, I'm very sorry that you're not there. And let me tell you, you kind of walked around the house wearing a cross, toted your Bible, told Jesse up in the HOH in the second week that you would give up your religion before you'd break your word. You would always be Judas in my house.
I understand that.
I'm going to make my decision. Dan, this is your lucky day. I'm going to keep my word to head of household and not use the power of veto. This meeting is adjourned.
Jerry was up there taking his shots at me, and he topped it all off by calling me Judas. Whatever the point of Jerry's speech was, it didn't accomplish anything. Nominations stay the same, no chance for me going home. I'd rather be lucky than be good. So Jerry, thank you very much.
I apologize that you were called a Judas in front of...
No, that don't bother me. I understand people are mad.
It's ridiculous, and that's crazy to me.
You know, I don't know if things in this house can get any better for me. This is incredible. This is the one thing that I could have asked for. Jerry has called me out in front of everyone, threw a bunch of lies out there, and it's created so much sympathy for me, I can't even contain it.
It's a game. People know what the deal is.
Right.
You got to take your shots when you can. And that's what I've always said. Everybody knows I've hated Jesse.
If I am the one that gets evicted, like I told Michelle, I don't hate her for it. She's playing the game.
Right. You're not going to get evicted, Keisha. I can bet my last dollar on it. Not only am I a dead woman walking, but it's going to take a miracle for me to stay. You're not going to get evicted, Keisha.
That's what Jesse thought too.
Quiche Fest.
What's up?
It's the longest 3 days of your life.
No. Have my back when I need it.
I got your back, darling. I got you. I'll jump in front of a bullet for you. This should be an interesting week this week.
I know.
Dude, if we can have an alliance and just run with Keisha and Rennie at least for like 2 weeks, and then me and you just stick together.
That's what I wanted to say.
We should be straight there. Just like her and Rennie, I guarantee you got something.
Right.
They're both like to the end.
I was already thinking of names.
Yeah? What do you got?
Wild Mustangs.
Wild Mustangs. How about the Renegades?
Dude, Renegades, I'm in. I mean, obviously can't do it now, but I want to shake your hand on Renegades. And
Dude, I'm all good. I mean, I trust you.
But the only thing I feel bad about is, like, I really like Keisha, you know, but I couldn't tell her about the Renegades. You know what I mean?
Oh, no. Like, I can trust Keisha.
That's the same thing with me.
Totally. But it's just need to know base. You know, like, it's not needed to know.
Those pretty eyes.
I only have a few seconds.
Oh, I can see too.
No, you're fine.
I can finish watching.
Oh, thank you, April. April said she finished washing.
Oh, all right.
Thank you.
I like the hot water on my hands because they're usually cold.
I think it'd be better in here. Okay, I haven't asked you for anything, campaigned or anything.
Right.
I just thought I'd see where your head was.
Okay.
Where's your head?
Oh no, I'm always
I'm sorry.
I'm always open to communication, so whatever.
I mean, I'm just here. I've got like a 9th life, maybe, possibly.
I would need more information.
Well, it could be a split. But I need a 4th, because I know that if it is Michelle, then she will evict me.
Okay. If I were to send Keisha to the jury this week, she'd be extremely mad at me because she is counting on my vote to keep her here. On the other hand, if Libra were to stay in the game, that would benefit me tremendously. That leaves an enormous target in the game, and an enormous target who has no interest in coming after me. I'll definitely think about it.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. I don't have anybody in the game. If I stay, I'm going to be by myself.
Got you. Okay, I'll think about it. Keeping Keisha in this game right now is keeping an ally in the house. I like her a lot. She likes me. We're great friends. She trusts me a lot. I trust her about as much as you can. On the other hand, I'd love to keep Libra in this house for the mere fact that she causes chaos, confusion, and fighting every second she's in this house just by her presence alone, which is going to prove beneficial down the road in this game for me.
For the second week, Dan finds himself caught in the middle. Will his vote seal Libra's fate or send the house into chaos once again? Hello, Dan.
Hey, how's it going?
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Libra.
Thank you, Dan.
What's going on?
Dano, how you doing?
Good. What's going on? Am I in danger?
No.
Okay.
But,
what do you need from me this week?
I may need you to go up as a pawn. What's wrong?
It's scary, you know?
I'm trying to go after that trio in some kind of way without making too many enemies.
Obviously, I'm a little surprised, but I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
No, I mean, I'm thinking things through.
And I know you want to keep your enemies to a minimum, but the thing is, with me, Memphis, and Keisha off, you're guaranteed to get rid of whoever you want, because you only need 3 votes to go this week. If you put me up, there's a definite risk of me going home, and it's just how much do you trust me. If you don't trust me, then I understand.
But I wouldn't want you to go home.
So you're worried about if you put up like April and Colonel or April and Ollie, then all 3 of them are going to be after you, as opposed to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because you know how Ollie is hooked with April. I don't know. I have to think it through. Hey, how about being a pawn, Memphis?
Get the hell out of here.
What?
A pawn for who? This girl's talking crazy now. I'm not okay with being a pawn for anybody. It's the biggest Big Brother mistake you ever put.
It's a risk.
It's not a risk, it's a mistake. It's known, Big Brother history, the pawn always goes home.
Oh, really? I mean, nobody wants to be put on the block.
No, not at all.
It's Ollie, April, and the Colonel. That's 3 people that hate me right there.
If Ollie or April went home, one of the 2, I don't think Jerry would be after you. Does that make sense?
Who's Jerry gonna put up if he wins HOH?
Me
if
and Dan.
Yeah.
Even if he was even on the block, you put him on the block, he still would go after me and Dan.
There's no way he's ever gonna like me again. He hates me, without a doubt.
Well, he put my ass on the block.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Hey.
Hi. What's going on?
Keisha. Are you sitting here?
Do any of you 2 want to be pawns? No.
Huh? Are you seriously asking me that? I'm like, why? What's going on in your mind right now?
But that's a trio there. The Colonel, April, and Ollie. Okay, so one of them I want to go home.
Well, Rennie, I don't think any of these people in here we're not gonna be like split decision on who goes home. It doesn't matter to us as long as one of them goes home too.
Well, what's going on with Ollie?
I don't know what he's thinking.
Can you go get him for me? Sure.
Nobody's talked game with him since day 1. I've never talked game with him once.
I just want to know where he is in the game.
I'm just saying. Well, dude.
Hey.
What's up? What's up?
I hope you don't mind me asking you. I just want to know how much you get in the game. Where are you standing in the game right now?
What do you mean, where am I in the game?
Like, in other words, I know, April, you have a showman's going, but you, as a person, where are you in the game?
I'm here to win the game. I'm here to play.
Okay. All right, I'll talk to him. Y'all can go right now.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
At this point, I'm very concerned about nominations. For Rennie to put up someone on our side of the house as a pawn is a huge mistake. And that's the one thing about the darling from New Orleans. She is crazy. You don't know what she's gonna do. Why is it not April and Ollie up there together? Rennie had a shot to break up the most powerful couple in this house, and she missed. There's something strange about these nominations that doesn't sit right with me. So it lends me to believe that Rennie made some sort of secret deal with Ollie.
We've got to make sure April goes home this weekend. Either of them can win POV. Otherwise, one of us will go up. She's not putting Ollie up.
Yeah.
We gotta fight our ass off.
The one name I do not want to see come out of that bag is Ollie, because that gives April a shot to come off the block if Ollie wins it. Rennie's got to pick someone else to replace her, but I have no clue who Rennie's going to put up.
Ollie.
914 nails. Congratulations, Dan. You have won the power of veto.
I'm very mad at Rennie for not putting up Ollie. If you have April and Ollie both on the block, you're guaranteed that twosome is going to be broken up no matter what. I can decide to use this veto on Jerry to get Rennie to put up Ollie. Just 1 week ago, Jerry was coming after me with everything he had. For me to use the veto on Jerry, I have to find out where he lies. To use it on him without that information would be a huge risk.
I'd like to talk to you one-on-one.
I don't have anything for you except, you winning the POV. And, last week when I got POV, I know I took a nasty shot at you. You kind of walked around the house wearing a cross, toted your Bible. You will always be Judas in my house. You kind of have a street fighter mentality, Dan. I've always defended myself very aggressively. But for that comment, I'm going to take it off the table. It was uncalled for.
No, that's the thing. I knew you're just real hot.
And this week, if I stay, my loyalty is going to be to those that have helped me stay. And next week, I'll know who they are. And now I'm alone. So I'm kind of counting on your side. I'm going to have to protect you guys. That's all I can do. But I'm hoping I could count on you in Memphis this week. That's the only chance I have. You guys keep me, you've gained another alliance. That's important for me to say that.
I appreciate it, Jerry.
Okay, thank you.
I would consider using the veto on Jerry because it's a great chance to turn an enemy back into a friend. If I were to take Jerry off, I would have 0 enemies in this house.
Why don't you think she put up Ollie?
It's like she went HOH and then went postal. What's worse, being in here, Ollie or Jerry?
I would think Ollie might put you up.
You think he would?
Who else would he put up?
Who else would he put up anyway? He has no reason to put me up, but he has no reason to put anybody else up either.
Ollie may put you and me up just because.
But he's such a wild card, it's ridiculous. I can't read him.
We need to put up Ollie before the next HOH.
he's gonna go on after someone if he stays.
Ollie's someone we need to consider getting out of the house now because you always know where April's coming from. She has bleached blonde hair, you can see her a mile away. On the other hand, you have Ollie. He lurks behind that big blonde hair and you don't know what he's gonna do.
If we make a move, we could blow it.
I would rather make a move and lose because of that than sit back and wait and have something done to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I want Ollie out.
Hey, Rennie.
Hey, darling.
We ready for Salon Lorenza today?
Oh, okay.
I believe the 14th house guest has become my hair because it's growing out of control. Can we say a prayer?
Come on.
No, I'm serious.
Dan, you get me aggravated.
I know, but I do.
Just sit down. You're gonna be fine.
Okay, hold on, wait. Can we talk about what we're doing first before we just start doing it? What's your plan?
Dan, you need to trust me, okay?
Okay, but can you just tell me what you're doing real quick?
No, I'm the hairdresser. I don't need to explain to you what I'm doing. Okay?
Rennie claims to be a hairstylist. I'm resting my prized possession, my hair, in the hands of a certifiable, possibly crazy lady in Rennie. Lord, please bless Rennie's hands. I'm putting a lot of trust in her to cut one of my most prized possessions. We pray for Rennie, O Lord. She does her best work. I'm thankful for Rennie and her ability to cut my hair. And I thank you, Lord, for Rennie's patience with me.
If you don't shut up, I'm gonna scalp the crap out of you.
How much were you thinking about taking off you?
As much as I want. Too late. Can't take it too short because
Right.
your hair looks like bozo.
I don't know if I'd use those terms as bozo. Just don't make a mistake. It's all fun and games until someone walks out of here with a patchy haircut. Then we'll see who's laughing. Just joking. I have the most confident hairstylist in all of America.
That's good. I gotta get off your head. Okay. Next.
Come on, Randy, come here. Let's take a look at this. Okay. Length.
Yeah.
A+. Style. A+.
Yeah.
Kissability. A+. Thanks, Rennie. Looks good.
So, where's your head at?
I was gonna ask you the same thing. I'm always open to
Suggestions? That's what I like about you, Dan.
you feel safe.
No.
You're 100% worried.
I'm 100% worried, I would say at this point. All I did was try to be nice and try to do what everybody wanted, and you know, it just sucks. Like, it sucks. I'm like, why am I being targeted when he could have won his third POV in a row? Have you ever even thought about using the POV on either?
I think I'm not 100% set on that.
I just don't know what Jerry might have offered you, you know, his word to keep you in here or anything like that, but...
No one's throwing anything at me that's like, you know...
Right. It's difficult.
That's the thing, like, he talked to me and I was like, Jerry, you know, you gave me such an easy reason to get rid of you if he didn't, like, say all that stuff and, like, be so... You know, I wouldn't know who to take out, you know?
Right. And I think about that, too, and if I stay in the game... Me and Ollie aren't coming after you. We can give you our word on that. We wouldn't put you up. And, you know, the only thing I can give you is obviously my word, Ollie's word, and maybe, you know, a little cash or something. I mean, I don't know what else to offer you, but it's easier to have two people giving you their word and not put you up than one, which is Jerry's. I don't think so. I think Benny did it on her own. I think she felt that she had nothing against Ollie. Yeah, I think that's what it was. You know, it was like, hey, you know, I have a reason to obviously put up Jerry. If you would let me know if there's anything I can give you or say to you or promise you, you know.
Obviously, you need to think about it right now.
Thanks, Dan.
talk to Rennie. I'm gonna get, like, I gotta get some information out of her, you know what I mean?
If I were to use the veto, I would love to see Ollie go up. Because I don't want to risk Memphis or Keisha, I would have to be certain who Rennie would put up as a replacement. And it's a huge risk for me to use the veto without knowing who's going to go up.
Let's take a seat. All right.
Dan.
Okay. Obviously, I don't want to do anything to disrupt what you've done. You know, you didn't put me up. I appreciate that. And the only question I have, and if you tell me, I just appreciate a truthful answer. Did you and Ollie make a deal?
No.
Right.
A deal?
Mm-hmm. That's just my only question. Because other than that, I
like Ollie.
And you put up Colonel because you had a reason to, and you didn't have a reason to put up Ollie, right? Is that kind of what?
No, I like Ollie.
Okay.
I think you might have known that, right?
Okay, I want to throw out a couple of scenarios. Just playing devil's advocate. If Jerry were to come off, who would you put up?
If Jerry was to come off when?
The block.
You mean you take Jerry off?
Right, I'm just throwing random scenarios out there.
I have to think about that.
Okay.
He probably would look at you as a traitor.
I have no clue who Rennie's gonna put up. She's not cracking, she's not showing her cards. It just makes it a very tough decision for me.
I think it's gonna get very crazy, and I think this is a big week. You gotta start deciding who you really trust. You know what I mean?
Oh, no. I trust you. Okay. I think that you'll keep them the same.
Mm-hmm. So I've decided to not use the power of veto. This meeting is adjourned.
What I wanted to get done with the veto ceremony was I wanted to put some doubt in people's minds about the offering of the money. The more paranoia in the house outside of me, the better.
There is no way, I'm telling you guys right now, there is no way I'm changing my vote. I can't have April stay.
Yeah.
I would be stupid to keep her here. For my own personal, I would be an idiot.
We'd all be idiots if we left her in this house. As simple as that. I can't stand Jerry, but I'd rather take the risk of Jerry winning HOH than the risk of her winning HOH. Everybody needs to stop assuming that something else is going on and just believe what's in front of you.
So, dude.
Talk to me. My lines are always open.
I know you got people breathing down your neck, but I want you to know where I'm coming from. April and I both, we've never had anything against you from day one, and we still think of you highly, man. You never been a target. You're not a target. If the votes were today, what would you vote?
Dude, I don't even know.
I would hope, that you would, at least you consider where April's coming from.
Without a doubt. Two people on the block, one I know would come after me, one I feel pretty confident wouldn't come after me.
Exactly, man. And you have two people at that. It's two people who wouldn't come after you. You have my word, Dan, that if you were to give her a vote, I promise you, I would not put you up. She wouldn't either. And that's, if you think about it, that's 3 out of the 6 players in next week's HOH that, you're sure on, including yourself. But that's where I'm coming from with that. Okay. And for you, to know that your vote is really the swing vote, it's your call, dude. You have the freaking power.
I don't know, man. It's got a lot to think about. If things don't work out, I don't want you to be pissed at me for it,
I can't say I won't be mad now, Dan,
I know.
but at the same time, I won't.
No, I'm not saying pissed, but I don't want you to be like, oh, I'm coming after you now. You know what I mean?
The thing is, you won't have to worry about that if you vote her and keep her here. I don't have to paint the picture, man. Think about it.
Do you have about 5 minutes or 2 minutes to talk to me?
Good.
Yeah, I'll go.
me?
First things first is that did Jerry offer you any money? And if you're, getting a deal with him or whatever, I just wish that you would come to me and let me know.
I'll tell you right now, I have nothing with Jerry. I don't want people to think I'm dumb. Like, I know Jerry's screaming and cussing me off last weekend now. He's like...
And I know, okay, money might not entice you, but I'm sure it would help you.
Oh, no, without doubt.
If you do want to take into consideration, I can give you money if I can get your vote. The only things I can offer you is that your complete safety with Ollie and I. Some money, if that's going to help you out, and I'm sure it would. And, anything else I can do for you, I do for you.
I'll tell you this, I will. I'll think about it.
Okay.
Every week so far, I've had the possibility of being a swing vote, which totally blows my mind. So if April tried to buy my vote, and it is tempting. They know they can't win this thing without me, and I love it.
It's a hot one.
Oh, it's getting hotter, too.
April made Dan an offer, cash in exchange for his vote. Was it an offer he couldn't refuse? Hello, Dan.
Hey.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict April.
Thank you.
If Ollie wins, I do not feel safe. I know he wants to seek vengeance on me for April leaving. I just knew if I could hang out 1 second longer than Ollie, I could guarantee my safety, win the HOH, and come out on top.
I want to go home, man.
What's that?
I want to go home.
They sent April home. It's just me, so now they got to pay for it, and there's no way I'm dropping to the ground. This is life and death for me. If I lose, I go home. And I'm not going to get this close and quit.
Very good at this point because every time we're in the rain, Ollie is shaking, and he can't stop himself. So I'm just hoping we're staying in the rain as long as possible.
Only reason I'm up here is for Monica. I gotta see her.
I'm fighting very hard for my girlfriend Monica like I've never fought in this game before. And if I don't get a chance to see a photo of her soon, I don't know how long I can last in this game.
I won't last another day in this game if I don't see her.
I hear you. You must love that girl, man.
I do.
I love my peeps too, though.
What do you want?
I just want to win, man. And I promise you, I won't even put you up. I promise. I respect that, man.
I tell you, you're not going up, and if someone uses a veto, you're not going up. And that's on everything. Monica, family, get married. You don't believe me?
I do. I do. I just want to see my family too, man.
The first deal I offered him was tell him, hey man, you're safe, don't worry about it. I swear on my girlfriend you're safe, and that means a lot to me. And that didn't work. He needed something else. And that's when the gears in my head started spinning.
What?
This is stupid. I'm hanging up.
I agree, man.
What else can I give you? What do you want to protect?
Myself.
What else?
Myself.
He's like, just myself.
I'm thinking to myself, is there a way I can still seem weak and win HOH? Yes, of course. What I need to do is give almost all the HOH power to Ollie, so the blood this week will be on his hands.
Cramp in my arm.
2-for-1 deal, Ollie.
What's up?
Look, You and someone else won't be touched this week. Protect someone, choose a nominee, pick the veto.
I pick a nominee, protect 2 people, and
if the veto's used, then you pick.
I choose a veto out. And 1 nomination. I got your word?
You got my word.
So the deal simply comes down to this. Dan gets to pick 1 nominee. The rest of the responsibilities belong to moi. I call all the shots after that 1 nomination that Dan picks. So you be the judge. Who gets the better end of the deal?
I thought maybe that Dan said, you pick one of the people that I'll put up. I definitely know that a deal was made up there. I just don't know exactly what the deal was.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're currently looking at Week 7, Big Brother 10 HOH. It's me, Ollie. I just don't have the title, I don't have the pictures in my room, but right now I'm calling the shots.
Get out of the water.
I don't think there's any doubt I made one of the worst deals in Big Brother history, and I couldn't be more excited about it. I feel very confident that it's gonna all work out for me in the end, otherwise I wouldn't have done it.
How many women have you dated?
Dated or girlfriend?
No, I said dated.
Well, I don't know. I mean, what's...
It's a simple question.
Well, I don't know. Dated is, I mean...
How many women did you call and you went out with, like, to be with her? Like you actually wanted to take her for, you know, a sandwich or a dinner or
okay,
something?
so would this include, like, meeting up at, like...
Oh, my God.
Would this include,
Nail
like...
me. Never mind.
Okay. Would this include, like, meeting up at the bar later or something like that?
Why is this like driving nails?
Because if you want to accurate answer...
I mean, why are you making more out of it than what it is?
I'm just trying to get your verbiage down. We just set the minimum for what we call dating.
We're not gonna, you know what?
Like going out to
We're
dinners, is that the minimum?
We're not gonna make the question like you want it, Dan.
I'm just asking so I can answer it.
You can answer it. How many women have you been with other than studying with or any type of school stuff? Okay? Have you been with? Don't cover your head with the pillow.
What do you mean by been with?
Oh, you know, go suck an egg, Dan.
When I don't answer Rennie's questions on my love life, she gets steamed. Why? I don't know. Rennie and I have a love-hate relationship. Rennie loves to love me, and I love to make fun of Rennie.
You need to start answering questions around here. I'm tired of this crap. You're not acting human now. You can't.
I don't know what you mean by
You know what?
that.
You can't have a conversation with somebody that doesn't answer questions.
All you have to ask me is a straightforward question.
I said, how many women have you dated? And you can't answer.
Dated?
Yeah, don't man. Been with. It's straightforward, like an estimate. You can't count? I thought so.
A little bribery. Hey. Don't forget it, man. I appreciate you. So, let's talk business.
I want to make sure, you know, that we're on the same page.
Right.
Obviously, I'm already assuming that, you know, whoever it will be against, it will be Jerry.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to put, you know, whoever I pick up against Jerry.
Right.
If I decide to nominate Jerry, no one's gonna think that's shady because everyone expects me to do that because he has made so many shots at me.
Who do you want to nominate?
Probably Memphis. I'm not saying that Keisha's not, you know, a competitor.
Right.
I'm not saying that
Jerry's not a competitor. I'm not saying that Rennie's not a competitor. But in the end, these very threats that are in the way could be your difference of making $500,000 or not.
Right.
And I'd rather have around people in the end who I think I have a good shot at. And I'm sure you think that too. The thing is,
because here's the thing, you're taking a leap of faith in me, you know what I mean? And here's another chance for us to,
you're right.
You know what I mean?
You're right.
It's a huge risk to put my closest ally on the block because I risk him going home and I risk him turning against me. This could be a huge mistake that could backfire.
So was Ollie trying to get me put on the block? You're putting me up.
I made a deal with him, and I gave up a lot.
What does that mean?
Not saying like physically, I'm saying deal-wise, which wasn't smart at the time, no, but...
What, so you're gonna put up somebody that he wants up? I mean, he might as well be HOH then, if you think about it. And you're doing exactly what he wants to do, and he gets to play next week. What sucks is I'm more worried about Ollie now.
You just gotta be cool, and you gotta trust me, man.
Well, dude, I can trust you all you want, but I'm not trusting you. You don't have anything to do with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I decide to put Memphis up, it's a huge risk, but all I need this week is 2 votes.
Boo.
And I have to figure out some way to guarantee those votes for Memphis to stay before I put one of my close allies in the line of fire.
What's up, kiddo?
What do you think about us solidifying 4 people? You, Memphis, Rennie.
Oh, I have no problem because you guys are the only ones in here that I wouldn't put up. Like, if somebody always has my back, like, I'm gonna have theirs.
I was just thinking about a way that we can all get to the end, you know?
I love Rennie to death, but I can't promise you that she's gonna keep Memphis in here. I mean, I guess if you explained it.
Hey, Rennie. Glad you came up.
How you doing?
Good.
Well, y'all excited. You're all excited.
Well, it's best not to be.
What's going on?
You all right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I didn't sleep much and I feel pretty banged up, but here's my thought process. I think us 4, we are together. You know what I mean? How do you feel about us making it official?
Who's the final 4?
He wants it to be me, you, Memphis, and him.
I don't trust Memphis.
Okay, and I can't say I disagree with you, but I think we need him.
I think he'd cut your throat. I really do. I don't trust him at all.
But who else do we have?
I don't think there is anybody.
Well, here's the thing, Rennie. Can we use him to a certain point and then cut him? Can you do that? I don't know.
Okay. All right.
But I don't want to tell you what to do. You know what I mean? I'm trying to figure out a way to get us 3 further in the game.
He's a dog. But anyway.
The scary part of my whole master plan is that it hinges on the darling from New Orleans. And everyone knows she's crazy, she's recluse, she's a wild card. My entire game depends on a lady who walks around here with wigs and boas all the time.
But that's all right.
Can you put aside your strong personal feelings to use them? Okay.
I don't know. Maybe all y'all will turn on me for him.
No, that's why we're all 3 up here talking.
Just know that if I had the power to pick the final 3, it would be right here.
Oh, this is hands down my final. I mean, there's no doubt about it.
Rennie, in the meantime, can you think of an alliance name for us 3 then?
No, we'll have to think of it. But this 3 is good here.
Dude, just so you know, I think it's a dumb, there's a dumb move you're about to do. Put me up.
Right.
Just because, dude, if I were HOH, I would not put your ass up.
I understand that. Dude, Made a deal.
I'm just saying, man.
I know.
I'm just saying. I would not put the only person on the alliance on the block. Think about it.
I know.
Especially when you don't control it. You don't control who goes home. You know?
Tell you, I wouldn't do it if I did.
I'm just saying.
If I thought you were going home.
Well, I realize that, Dan, but I'm just saying.
I hope you do.
But it doesn't matter. You don't understand. Like, look, this is what I look at. If you put me up after a POV, it's one thing. Because you have to do it.
Right, but I wouldn't do that because you got no chance of getting off.
Yeah, but it's another thing when you put me up to begin with. I'm just saying.
I know.
It's just,
we gotta cover our tracks.
I've never watched a show where a two-person alliance, dude wins HOH and puts the other on the block. That's like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm definitely concerned getting nominated. I think Dan's an idiot. He thinks I'm all lighthearted about it, and he thinks it's cool that he's gonna put me up. Dan, you won, so you have the power.
Dude, I made it. I gave him my word. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying. I mean, whatever your word is, that's fine. I'm just saying. You would be the last person I would put up the block.
I've nominated you, Jerry, and you, Memphis. Memphis, in this game, I think a lot of people wonder, myself included, where you stand. Some people may look at you as a vagabond. I may say you're a renegade. We'll find out. On the other hand, Jerry, we've gotten past the Judas thing. That's not why this nomination is happening. In this game, I kind of equate it to football. You took a shot at me within the game. I respect that. That's part of the game. And this is just me getting a first down. But a first down for Dan does not mean game over for Jerry. And that's the one thing I want to convey to you guys. You guys have the opportunity to win power of veto and save yourselves. So with that, this nomination meeting is adjourned. Memphis is nominated because Ali wants him nominated. That's how it looks on the outside. On the inside, it's gonna hide any suspicion that Memphis and I are running the secret Renegade Alliance. Like anything in this game, it's a risk. However, any risk I take in life is very calculated. Is that an act or are you pissed?
I'm a little pissed, you know. I mean, dude, you're taking a huge risk. Huge. You're the only person I have an alliance with.
I know. And if I were you, I'd be pissed too. But keep playing that up in the public, please.
I mean, I will. I am pissed.
No, I know you are, man, but you just... Here's the thing. You know, obviously, who Ali said to put up.
Yeah,
if I don't put you up, what happens? There's part of the deal I didn't tell everyone. And you're the only person I'm telling. I told Ali if the veto is used, he can pick the nominee.
What the hell are you smoking when you're up there?
That ain't happening.
What if Ali wins the POV and takes Jerry off?
Shell's going on.
I made a deal with Ali that's too good to be true, and he thinks he's gonna be able to pick the replacement nominee. In no way, Ali, am I gonna send home someone from my own alliance to appease you. That's just not gonna work, and you're dumb for believing it.
If we get this week, dude, we have a golden path for us. And
I tell you, it ain't gonna happen. I got Dan telling me I'm safe. Well, guess what, Dan? You don't have a vote, buddy. So, you know, you telling me it's all cool is not. I don't know, man.
Hey.
Did I make a mistake?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not in your position.
He's nervous.
He should be. I don't think it's gonna go the way you want it to.
Why?
It just never works out like it's supposed to.
How do you say that to me now?
Here, Dory.
What do you think, Ronnie?
What do I think?
Did I do the right thing?
Was that his wishes? To put up the Colonel? Or Memphis?
What do you think?
I think he wanted Memphis up.
Well, yeah, that's obvious.
So he wanted Michelle protected?
I'm not going to say anything, but you're a very smart woman.
Well, now we know Ollie and Michelle have an alliance together. Just figured that one out.
Do you think I made the right decision?
Well, if that's the deal you made with him.
Dan, what if Memphis wins the POV and takes himself off the block again?
What'd you put up?
If the veto's used, I'm not putting you up. I'm not putting you up.
He'd have to put her up.
Oops.
Unless you put me up, and honey, I will come back and haunt you. Yes. I mean it.
I wouldn't do that, but I need to be able to count on you.
You need to count on us, because that don't win HOHs. Okay?
Without a doubt. Are you kidding me? I'm doing this what I think is best for us. You gotta trust me with that.
If you don't quit saying that,
I'm fine.
you better quit saying that.
I'll stop being honest then.
Actions speak louder than words.
Is it fun? Calm down, Hercules.
What's up, kids?
Do you think Michelle would vote you out?
If you would have asked me 2 weeks ago, I'd have said no. If you'd asked me last week, I'd say I don't think so. You asked me this week, I'm like, I have no clue.
I mean, I wonder who Michelle would put up if she was head of household.
Not Ollie. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's the thing. No way. Mm-hmm.
There leaves 4 people. Us 3 and Rennie.
2 of us will go up. It's not. It's not.
No matter what, even if somebody gets the POV, another one of us will go up.
Yeah, because
no
there's
matter
not enough
what.
people. It's period. I mean, it's the bottom line.
So what's the best case scenario for this week then?
Michelle goes home.
It was my goal this week to get out of HOH with no blood on my hands. But Michelle is a tough competitor. Why would I keep someone like Michelle in the house when I know she can win this whole thing? If someone wins the veto, this is too great of an opportunity to pass up, and I'm gonna have to break the deal with Ollie.
It's us and them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so apparent now.
But let's say we get a little lucky and someone comes off and Michelle goes up.
If we do put Michelle up, we have to make sure that the votes are there.
Well, we only need 2. You and Rennie.
She'd flip.
There's a lot riding on this. You know what I mean? For everyone.
It's an important POV.
Yeah.
Very important POV.
Hey everyone, it's time to pick players for the veto competition. Only 6 people will participate in the veto competition. The head of household, the 2 nominees, and 3 other players selected by random draw. Will the nominees please join me up here? As HOH, I will pick first. I definitely do not want to see Michelle's name come out of that veto bag because if she wins it, I cannot backdoor her. Okay. I've selected Rennie.
I've selected Keisha.
I have a choice. Michelle, I pick you.
Thank you, Jay.
I picked Michelle because if she gets the power of veto, she would use it to remove me from the block. And Ollie has a deal with Dan to then pick the replacement. Then it forces Dan to put up another one of his alliance.
I was the only player not selected, and I was bummed, man. I'd rather compete in this competition to control my own fate. I'm not given that chance. I'm helpless at this point. I can't do anything. I just have to rely on the deal that I made with Dan.
What's going on?
I just want to know, reassure the deal. I appreciate you, going through with 2/3 of it, man. There's still one part, which is a huge part left, man,
Right.
and I expect you to go through with it. If any of them were to win it, they're probably going to use it.
For me to sacrifice basically all the power of HOH this week to Ollie, he's got to be crazy to think that. I worked pretty hard for that HOH, and for me to do that, it'd be one of the dumbest moves in Big Brother history.
If anything were to blow up, we definitely got your back because we definitely need you on our side. If things were to get nasty, just know, man, we're there. We ain't going nowhere.
Okay.
Just know that, man.
No, dude.
So we sure Michelle is the person we need to get rid of this week?
I mean, dude, any other thoughts? Talk about it.
I mean,
just think we can beat Ollie.
Yeah, I believe that. And the thing about Michelle is she's such a loose cannon. You know, that's one reason I just don't want that kind of hostility in this house, to be honest with you. And she's even like a friend, and she's still a bitch.
I mean, Ollie's gonna be insane.
He's got to understand, like, we're running out of people. You know what I mean? Like, we just have to win HOH next week, dude.
I mean, but I'm telling Ollie I'm trying to talk you out of using it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hi, kids.
There's one part of the deal that I didn't tell you.
What was it? It was me. Rennie.
Yeah, but do you think I'm gonna do that?
But that's what it was.
What's the matter?
My side hurts.
I do need to tell you one thing, is that there was a third part to the deal with Ollie.
3 parts?
That's what I said. Dan's not a very good negotiator.
What the crap does that mean?
That means either you or I were supposed to go up.
But obviously that's not gonna go through. So if you start to hear there's another part of the deal, there was, but sorry.
But you're gonna put up one of them, right?
That's what I've been playing this entire week.
He thinks you're still keeping it though, right?
Obviously no one needs to know. I hope you guys understand that. Until that veto meeting, he's gonna continue to believe that. That's what I have to tell him. You know what I mean? So, and I don't know, I mean, I'm sure you guys weren't exactly thrilled with me with my nominations, but it's paramount to do the first 2, so he thinks I'm gonna do the third.
Dude, Michelle goes up, he's gonna flip his lid.
You guys all know what I'm gonna do, so. All I gotta say is if some stuff goes down, you guys better have my back.
No wonder he wants to be protected. You're gonna need some protection.
Can I talk to you for a second upstairs?
I'm walking on pins and needles right now. I have to be careful on, you know, how I approach Dan because he still has the power. I mean, he could put either myself or Michelle up. Just because he made a deal with me doesn't make me completely safe.
Long day, dude.
What's that?
It's a long day, man.
I know, man.
What's going through your head, man?
I'm trying to talk him out of it, you know, because if he uses it, then
he's gonna use it. I don't see him not using it. And that's the thing, dude. What we discussed up there, it was, you know, it was my choice to pick anybody I could. I want Keisha to go up.
All right.
Is that a problem, man? I just want to know where your heads are. Are you wavering on not following through with it? Or?
Oh, I mean, my hands are tied, you know. So
I just wanted to make sure, man, because I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. I'm worried, man. I'm worried that, you know, that it'll, you know, you reverse on it and fall through with it.
Yeah, but I mean, whatever happens this week, you know, staying with our plan, you're not coming after me next week.
Everything goes according to plan. I promise you.
Okay.
And you got their word too. That's 3 people who will be here who are not coming after you.
Ollie came up to my room and talked about putting Keisha on the block. That's absolutely insane because there's no way that's ever gonna happen. And he's kidding himself if he thinks I'm actually gonna follow through with that.
Cool, man.
All right, man. No matter what happens after this veto ceremony, someone's gonna be mad at me. So, in order to get the attention off of me, I have to cause drama and fights between everyone else in the house. And then it hit me like a Mack truck.
why not play a game at the veto ceremony?
Hey, Michelle.
Yeah.
You want to come feed the fish?
Okay.
At the veto meeting, I'm gonna ask each individual who they think should be the replacement nominee. Now, I want each house guest's name to be brought up in some way. That's gonna make an enemy out of someone possibly sitting across from them.
No. All I need from you is a very honest answer. All I want's a name. This is between me and you. If you were to pick a replacement nominee, who would go up?
You want to be honest?
Yes.
Keisha.
Okay.
I can count on Michelle to say Keisha. Let's cross Keisha off the list. I still need an Ollie, I need a Rennie, and I need a Michelle.
I better understand where I'm coming from because if this blows up, I kind of got to cover myself.
You know I got your back, man.
You have a problem if I ask you in the meeting as a replacement, who do you want?
If it's Keisha, I don't have a problem doing it.
So you have a problem?
I have a problem saying that if I'm putting Rennie up.
Well, that's what I need. That's what I need.
Man, dude. That's tough, Dad. Like I told you, man, I told you who I wanted to go up, and that's the deal, and that's what it should be final. Are you accepting that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do it. If that's the case, man, I'll do it. You got my word, dude. Right. If you follow through what you say, then I'll do it.
All right. Ollie said he's gonna say Rennie. Step 2 complete. Now I need to get Rennie or Keisha to say Michelle or Ollie.
Basically, I'm gonna go around and the 4 people who can be put on the block, I'm gonna ask them who they want up. Do you guys have a problem saying Michelle?
Nope.
Do you have a problem saying Ollie?
Why would you want to do that?
Once you see what's gonna happen, you'll understand why.
What are you talking about? What's going to happen? I really don't like it.
I understand that, Brandon, but
I think it's a cop out. I do. So I see what you're doing. You really don't want to make the decision. It looks like Keisha and I are doing it, right?
No. If you hear your name come out of Ollie's mouth, will you feel better saying Ollie?
But wait, Ollie's going to say my name?
I know for a fact one's going to say your name and one's going to say your name.
Michelle's gonna say mine, Ollie's gonna say Renee's.
Whoever says my name, I'll say their name. If somebody was saying my name, I'd want to say their name.
I'm not trying to put you in the fire. I'm not trying to do that. I wouldn't do that.
Okay, I'll say it.
If this all works, there's gonna be fireworks in the air, and I'm gonna be watching them from my HOH room.
You guys have absolutely nothing to worry about. She's going up, she's leaving. I just need the fireworks. That's all I'm asking for.
Guys, as you all probably assume, I will be using the power of veto on myself to take myself off the block. Dan, since I have vetoed one of your nominations, I would like for you to nominate another person to take my spot.
As HOH, this is worst case scenario. I've made 2 people angry at me, and now I have to make a 3rd. However, in this house, everyone in here knows I like to have some fun. And I have fun by playing games. So right now, we're gonna play a game, a very high stakes game, and I like to call that replacement nominee roulette. Here's how you play the game. Number 1, you will be asked who you wish to have as a replacement nominee. Only 4 people are participating. The second rule is you must be truthful. The third rule, if you choose not to participate and say, I don't think this is fair, I don't want to put someone up, you're going up. So here's how it works. You say a person's name. If you say anything but a person's name, you're going on the block. First person that'll play will be Michelle.
Okay, Keisha.
Okay. Ollie.
Rennie.
Keisha.
Well, since my name was thrown out there, Michelle.
And Rennie?
Well, since Ollie said my name, I'll say Ollie's.
Now, the thing about anytime when you gamble, you're taking a risk. And in this house, someone's gambled with someone else's safety. And unfortunately, you better know who's making a bet for you. And in this case, Ollie, you lost the bet. Michelle, go on the block.
On that note, this meeting is adjourned.
How did I get backdoored for somebody else's deal? Did that make sense? And I swear to God, if I find out he's plant, which I know he is, seriously, do you think I'm stupid? Does it have stupid on my head? I'm telling you. If you don't think that I know what's going on here, you got another thing coming.
Wow, I surprised myself with this one. You know, I've been playing this game very passive, laying low, but when an opportunity presents itself to take a big shot in this game, you gotta take it. I just lit the fuse to the dynamite, and I'm walking away.
Big ups to Dan. If that's what he wanted a circus, he got a circus. Because he's really done nothing in this game but piss people off. For him to disrespect me in the way he did, I guarantee you that will be rectified before I leave here.
Dan, you got some stories to tell everybody, right? Let's let it out. Let's tell everybody your own story.
You can do all the talking.
I'm sure they'd be interested to hear.
You can do all the talking you want, man.
And if you don't want to listen to it, it's up to you. Take it for whatever it's worth.
I know that you two turned on me, and I've never put
He
your
told me to say your name upstairs.
He told me.
He brought me upstairs and told me to say your name.
This guy is.
He told me to say your name.
Yeah, but I would be crazy to be mad at Dad.
Listen.
He's a plant in the house.
Michelle, listen.
And that football picture's fake.
There's 3 parts to the deal that Dan and I made. The first part of the deal, obviously, I put Memphis up. That's the one that went through. 2 is I get to save Michelle. That was part of the protection package, guys. 3rd part of the deal was I get to select the POV replacement. Memphis used it. Why don't you sit right here, Dan?
I'm good, man.
Huh?
Sit
down.
I don't have to convince anyone.
He's leaving. He gave his word to Monica and his family, and he's running away.
Let the chaos ensue. Have you ever seen someone light a fuse to a bomb and stand by it to watch it blow up? No, I got the heck out of there.
The 3rd part of the deal is that I get to select who replaces the POV. Not him. I called the shots the whole week. The only thing that he called was putting up Jerry, and that's it. I was an HOH.
What does that have to do with anything?
Because listen to me, man. Listen to me. Dan, he's a plant for one. 2, he lied about putting her up, and he lied about the whole entire game. Who gives a... You can say that.
I can, because I'm off the block. That's what I can
Congratulations.
say.
Give you a cookie, homie.
Ollie definitely got played. The stuff that comes out of Ollie's mouth, especially these conspiracy theories for Dan, you know, it's hilarious.
Y'all can take it for whatever it's worth, man. I'm done.
So if it was up to you guys, it would be me on the block and Michelle's.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, so
So what?
I can't complain.
I'm telling you, that's the truth. So what? That's what I'm saying.
Complain, dude.
Ollie.
That's all I'm saying.
Ollie.
You just know what you're working with. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
What makes you think we didn't know that?
Dude, we knew the whole time.
I could care less if you knew it or if you didn't know it. Just know what you're working with. Get sick of y'all. Y'all taking advantage of me being nice. I don't want to see the nice me no more.
Just keep walking away to me.
Redhead of Cabbage Patch Kid.
What'd you call me?
Why you play me for a fool, man?
What's that?
Why you play me for a fool? Answer the question, man.
It's a game. That's all I can tell you.
So you hung up there all that long, and it was just a game?
Yeah.
You don't give me that. If you like to play games, man, you could have stayed at home and played Monopoly. You test my manhood one, you disrespected me in front of millions of people, and you think it's a game.
I had enough of the game being me sitting back. It's time to score some points, man.
Took a risk, man. You're not gonna be able to save yourself next week, kid. Ain't nobody to blame but myself.
And I know you're upset, but man,
I'm not upset, man. You embarrassed me in front of millions, so I don't know what to say about that.
going on? Here we go.
Here we go.
I mean, do you honestly think that was all necessary?
I'm not gonna lie. I told you from the beginning, this week's gonna get sticky.
Dude, I'm getting too old for this. Oh, God.
Ooh.
Oh, my God.
What was that?
Game, huh? It's a game, huh? Play a little roulette, huh? Y'all play with me, I'll play with y'all. Let's play then. Play.
tell you right now, I will talk to you if you yell.
I'm not yelling.
Okay.
Am I yelling?
Okay.
I don't understand why you did that to me. Why did you do that to me? Out of all the people, I didn't put you up, and you're gonna backdoor me? You've been lying to me the whole time. I'm the only one in this house that hasn't screwed you, and the one person in this house that I haven't screwed, you screw me like that?
I understand, but
You didn't go through with the deal.
if something's too good to be true, I mean, do you really think I'm gonna give up all of that power?
Why would you do me like that?
It's not towards you. I like you. That's why I couldn't.
If that was the case, why didn't you put freaking Ali up, but you put me up? That's not right. You went and threw me under the bus.
He gambled with your life. It's the only thing I can tell
So basically, it's gonna be probably me that's going, right?
I don't know. We'll see what happens.
It's not fun getting backdoored for something I didn't even do. You know, I would rather somebody just honestly tell me either that you're a good player or my plan was to do this in the beginning, but I don't think I believe it. It's hard to believe anything that comes out of that kid's mouth.
Across the yard. And Dan, congratulations. You have won the power. Dan, please give us your decision.
All right. I appreciate both speeches. I do appreciate the humor in Ali's. However, like Keisha said, there's been certain people that have stood behind each other in this house. Because of that, I will not use the power of veto.
Okay. They stay intact. Thank you, House guests. I'll be back shortly. Jerry, Ali, one of you will be evicted tonight. Coming up, either Jerry or Ali will be evicted from the Big Brother house. Stay with us. Welcome back. It's been a roller coaster ride for the house guests tonight. At the beginning of the hour, Michelle was evicted, and now either Jerry or Ali will be following in her footsteps. Let's return to the living room. House guests, we have no time to waste. It is now time for the live voting to begin. Keisha, as the current HOH, you are not allowed to vote. Neither are the two nominees. Dan, you're first. Go to the diary room. Dan double-crossed Ali and has feuded with Jerry. How will he vote? Hello, Dan.
Hey, Miss Julie.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Ali.
Thank you.
I'll see y'all later, man. Good luck.
Bye, Ali.
At this point, I could have written a better script for myself. Michelle left, and then Ali leaves about an hour later. Our final four alliance is still intact, and the only person we have left to get out is Jerry.
Frank will keep him away from you, at least try.
No, I'm saying,
I was like, oh my God, I can't lose this. I can't lose it. Jerry's gotta feel so odd, though. I'm just saying.
You feel lucky, though.
Yeah, I'm sure he does.
I was happy seeing Ali go. I thought it's cakewalk to the final four. Jerry's the only person we got left to beat, and then it's four of us to go all the way.
dude, he may win the game.
Don't say that.
He knows he's not safe now.
You can't get rid of him. Seriously.
You never know. Don't jinx it, man.
Ouch. What time's it right now? Like it's 8?
8 o'clock.
So what is it? It's 10 o'clock where you're at?
What are you saying? What are you asking me?
Right now it's you're 2 hours behind in New Orleans, right? Or 2 hours ahead.
Behind.
So it's 10 o'clock right now.
What do you mean it's 10 o'clock?
In New Orleans right now it's 10 o'clock.
What time is it here?
8.
It's freaking 6.
No, Rennie.
Dan,
It's later on the East Coast than it is on the West Coast.
You don't understand. I know what time it is in New Orleans.
What time is it in New Orleans? It's 8 o'clock right now.
It's 6 o'clock in New Orleans.
No, it's not, Randy.
Don't tell me. I know my time zone, dude.
Okay, it's 8 p.m.
And in the East Coast, it's an hour ahead of New Orleans.
Okay, it's 8 p.m. in California right now. What time is it in New Orleans?
It is 6 o'clock. Don't laugh.
Right.
You're making an ass out of yourself in front of America. I don't know why you're laughing.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm just saying, who celebrates New Year's first, New York or California?
New York, because they're an hour ahead of me.
Ahead of New Orleans.
Ahead of New Orleans.
Yeah,
and then
ahead,
us, and
ahead.
then y'all.
Ahead. So if it's 8 o'clock in New Orleans, it's 9 in New York.
Right.
Exactly.
So it's Central Time, ass.
But I'm saying it's 8 o'clock in California. What time is it in New Orleans at this minute?
6 o'clock.
Okay. You're right, Randy. The international time zone's been flipped since we've been in the Big Brother house.
Is he trying to make me angry?
No, I'm ready. I'm really not. I'm really not.
Don't tell me I don't know the time zones.
I'm not. It's 6 o'clock in New Orleans.
Okay, but why are you laughing at me?
I'm not laughing at you.
Yes, you are.
I'm not.
What do y'all think? I'm a dummy?
No, I don't think you're dumb at all.
Hey, wait. What are you asking me? If it's 8 o'clock.
It's 8 o'clock right now.
It's 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Rennie was about to smack Dan.
Congratulations, Jared. You have won the head of household, and I have your key.
Thank you, baby.
There you go, honey. Congratulations.
Thanks. Don't ever underestimate an old man. On top of surviving 2 evictions in the same day, man, what more can you ask of me today? I'm wound up.
We had some battles. When Keisha announced that Jerry was at our household, my heart sank in my stomach, and I knew it's going to be a rough week for me. I put Jerry up. I've double-crossed him twice, and I have a pretty good feeling I'm going on the block.
I love you guys. You got to know that.
Now that Jerry has won the competition, my thoughts are one of us is going home. It would be one of us 4, and it sucks.
Wild day.
I have no idea where I'm going with this thing. Y'all just talk to me and we'll see where the hell it leads to, because I have no idea.
It's gonna get dirty this week.
I don't care what he says. You always have in mind who you want to put up.
It just sucks, no matter what.
I mean, I guess it is down to 5 from here on out. It's just...
I can see him putting up me and Randy, because we both put him up, and he's got a reason,
That's the thing with Jerry. We've all fought with him. He's gonna try to do something.
He's gonna use this for his leverage.
But he's not making no deal. If you want to beat me out there, then beat me. But I ain't making no deal.
He's gonna try. And then I don't know who's going up. With Jerry, I don't know.
It's a loose cannon. It's completely up in the air. We gotta make it through this week. If we make it through this week, we're money. You know that.
Okay, if you were him, what would you want?
I'd want not to be put on the block next week. I just feel like he wants to be promised that he's going to be taken to 3. That's the thing.
If he asks you that, you got to be prepared to say yeah. What if he asks you about me and you?
I'm going to say, Dan put me on the block, and I haven't forgot about that. That's all I'm going to say about you.
See, here's the thing, by making a deal, you ensure that one of us does not go home, because as long as we have 1 vote, he breaks the tie.
Yeah, exactly.
Isn't it worth trying to make the deal to get through the week? You know what I mean? I don't know. That's the thing.
I think it is. Is it? I mean, it's almost worth it. It's our only hope, dude.
For the Renegades to survive this week, me and Dan can't be on the block against each other. One of us on the block is okay, both of us is disaster.
I've nominated you, Dan, and you, Keisha. Both of you have nominated me for eviction. Dan, with you, in my particular case, it's just strictly a matter of trust, nothing else.
I understand.
And Keisha, with you, it's a the 2 HOHs and a POV, you're a good player. And no matter who I put in that box, the POV is going to govern the winner of this week. So who goes home? With that, this nomination ceremony is over.
I'm not thrilled that I'm nominated. However, I'm very excited that both Memphis and myself are not on the block together. This upcoming POV is critical. If one of us wins, we can still keep the Renegade Alliance alive.
Sure.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know how you can change it. Don't worry about it.
See what the magic man has left in his wand.
What's up?
How you doing, dude?
Good, how are you?
I'm okay. I knew it.
Yeah.
I just...
I'm just thinking through different scenarios and...
The POV is so huge. It sucks, dude.
We can still both stay here.
How?
Just think about it.
Whether Rainier or Memphis have to go up.
If one person wins it and uses it on either of us, it just depends on who that person is.
And if they'll use it. You never know.
It's gonna be interesting. Do you think either of them struck a deal with Jerry?
I don't know. I hate that this is like where it's at right now. You know what I mean? I think that they're both probably afraid. Like they're gonna be fighting just as hard as we are for the power of you.
So you think if I were to win it, take myself off, he'd put me up? And if you were to win it, he'd put me up?
See, that's the thing. We all are in the same boat. We may be up on the block, but
anyone can go home.
the only for sure thing is getting it yourself.
Right, exactly.
Come on in.
Hey, I don't want to be up here all day, but just want to let you know, absolutely no hard feelings. I mean, I hope you don't feel any animosity from me.
I don't. So you understand that you hang up on me. I have no choice but to look at that situation. You would too, for God's sake, you know. But right now, don't forget, I'm 1 against 4. I'd be very naive to think that all of a sudden you all really love me for me. If you really think about this, putting a block on me, this thing is so tied to POV, it isn't even funny.
Yeah.
Nobody can feel safe here.
No one should feel safe.
There's no escape, is what I'm saying. Even though I want Dan out of the house, by suggesting that any one of them could go, I was covering the fact that Memphis and I have an agreement. You may think you're still in an alliance. Don't think
fractured.
Don't think that anybody has you. I'm serious.
No, I believe that's fractured beyond belief.
And if you think that people don't smell that money, I mean, they can smell that money. Another California day.
Dude, did that say something?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it does. One of...
It does over there, too.
Oh, man, her ass. Oh, I was stupid.
I'm not the type of person to laugh at other people's misfortunes, but Jerry falling in the pool is probably the funniest moment for me personally in the Big Brother house. Pool's been there for 60 days. Jerry, it hasn't gone anywhere.
How you feeling?
I'm gonna do what benefits me, but you gotta understand that I made my word to you, and I don't break my word.
I have a deal with 3 people in this house to go to the final 2. So daily, I have to check in and, you know, make sure everything's still set in stone and everything's good to go.
If I'm HOH, I have no doubt in my mind that I can keep you. If I don't end up HOH and I win the POV, then obviously you're coming with me.
And if I win HOH, you're coming with me.
That's huge.
I told you, I will not sacrifice you for nothing.
I mean, as long as one of us wins, we're at least making 50 G's out of this.
I know.
If I walk away with this with 50 G's and you walk away with
Vice versa.
$500,000, I'm gonna be like,
Dude, vice versa. Either way, there will be a smile on my face.
yeah, I'm not gonna be sad.
No, me either. Me either.
I think either me or you need to win HOH.
Yep.
As long as that happens, we'll be sitting very pretty.
Yep.
Dan, we're gonna make it to the finals, man.
Dude, that's what I've been saying since the past 5 weeks.
I just want to sit up there after either you choose me or I choose you
And be like renegades. Whoop.
and pull red bandanas out of our pockets.
Don't be stealing my ideas. No, I say we do it. The last head of household. You gotta do it. Because one of us is gonna be on the block, one of us is gonna be winning it, and then right before you make your decision, we pull out the red bandanas.
As of right now, all the deals on the table are still good to go. But, you know, at the end of the day, I'm going to do what's best for me and what's going to make me $500,000 richer. Only time will tell on who I take to the final two.
What are you doing, Dan?
In this house, I find humor in aggravating Rennie.
I don't know.
I don't know.
He's got some
He's got
quirks.
some quirks.
Already?
Already.
Dan,
Uh-oh.
did you really just say that?
He's such an ass, isn't he? This freaking guy's driving me nuts. Stop it, Dan.
Stop it, Dan. Dan has a few quirks, which I don't understand. I mean, he's got a few behaviors that are questionable. He aggravates me sometimes.
You are pissing me off.
I mean it, Dan. I'm gonna punch you.
I'm gonna punch you.
I mean it.
I mean it.
Hope you're getting There he is, the man of the hour. Tell me something funny, Dan.
Yeah, tell me something funny.
Hold up a mirror.
Huh?
I'm gonna lay down next to Keisha.
Yeah.
Why are you being so mean to me?
I'm not being.
Rennie thinks he's out to get her.
Oh, please. Can't take that.
What you so concerned about?
I'm not concerned. I mean, we're all in the same boat. We're all on the SS Jerry. And we're going whichever way that boat's taking us.
Listen, you could win the POV. Your friend could win it. I mean, what the are you freaking moaning about? Y'all sitting better than me.
My plan is to drive Rennie possibly insane. There's one thing I know is I can push her buttons and get a reaction out of her anytime I want. If I can get Rennie off her game heading into this veto competition, that's one less person I have to beat to win the veto.
Don't patronize me, Rennie.
I'm not patronizing anybody. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
It insults my intelligence.
No, don't insult mine. I mean,
I'm not the one moaning. You're the one that needs to calm down.
you deserved it.
That's physical violence.
Give me a penalty.
Wow. Yeah.
Dan's being a jackass, and he's turning up the volume and notch on being very mature. And I had enough of him. It's not fun anymore. I would really like to see Dan go home.
Get him.
Dude, I
what her deal is. Keep pushing her buttons, dude. I don't care.
Going into this POV competition, the goal is to win and take Dan off the block, and Rennie goes up and we vote Rennie out. That would be the best case scenario for me.
If she gets to the final two, she's gonna win.
Yeah. If anybody comes off, she's going on. We just have to make sure Rennie's on the block. It's our only hope, dude. She's gone.
She's done.
Yeah, totally.
Hi, everybody. It's time for the veto competition. I need each of you to go to a different room, and Big Brother will call us out in the yard one at a time. We were all separated into individual rooms where we could not have contact with each other and in any way know what was going on.
I would be happy if I won the veto. If Memphis won the veto, I'd be doing a dance up and down the streets because that's the only 100% way we can save the Renegades.
Yo, yo.
What up, man?
What it do? No matter what happens in the final weeks, you gotta stop these antics if I take you off the block.
You're talking about the speeches and all that stuff?
No, I'm not talking about the speeches. I'm just saying don't pull no crazy next week. I just want to be able to trust you, obviously. Because at this point, it's like either you or somebody else.
Oh, dude, I mean, without a doubt. Like I said, I mean, dude, if you took me off, you know, I'm trying to take you to the final two.
I want to trust Dan. I think he's a good guy. But, you know, in the back of your mind, you question things, and especially with his crazy antics anyway. Who knows, you know, where he's going to go next week.
You got a tough decision, but I hope you know when we sat out here and shook hands 3 or 4 weeks ago. I mean, I meant that.
I mean, the thing is, no matter if it's me and Keisha on the block next week, you have to vote for me to stay.
Okay. Reason if I win HOH and POV, dude, you know I'll return the favor.
See, that's the thing, is like, if you win HOH, you have to not put me up.
Okay.
I have to have your promise that you're gonna vote her out.
Oh, dude, I mean, there's no question I'll send her home, you know.
She can beat us all, and that's why I want her to go. If she stays in this house, because the thing is if it's us three, she could win.
I know.
It kind of evens the playing field, I feel, if she leaves, because there's 4 people in this house that are equally hated,
right.
I feel. And it gives everybody an equal chance of winning. The only thing is I just have to get you to promise that you're going to vote.
Oh, dude, without a doubt.
I'm definitely thinking about taking Dan off the block. I have to make sure my other 2 deals, one with Keisha, one with Jerry, are still, you know, good after that. I definitely don't want to piss anybody off.
It's going to get very interesting around here, man.
I have decided to use the power of veto on Dan.
Kid survives 1 more week.
Memphis came through with flying colors, put the necklace around my neck for my birthday, and it's the happiest I've ever been in this house. This week, the Renegades control the votes. We decide who stays and who goes.
That was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. You know what I mean? I mean, not hard to do, but just like, you know, it's just you still feel bad. But what can you do, man? What can you do? Somebody's got to go, you know?
Gotta keep on rolling, man.
I know.
You gotta keep this thing going. Start winning some more.
I don't know what Jerry's gonna flip out on me, probably.
At what?
Taking you off.
Why? He wanted you gone, dude. But I think it's his plan up.
Oh, I think so too.
What do you think Memphis is keeping you around for? He thinks he can beat you if he goes to the final with you. You know that.
Oh, sure.
The whole point is I'm your shot at $500,000. I want some support that you're going to get me to the final 3. I can tell you this, if one of the girls get there at the end, they're going to win it. You know that? The only person that hadn't betrayed me in this whole house was Memphis. I didn't put him on the block for that reason. He betrayed me the other day when he took you off. I have no one that hasn't betrayed. You're no different than them. They no different than you with me now. Make sense?
Yeah, of course.
All right. Then don't be worried about how I feel about you anymore, do you?
Has Jerry come to you at all?
Of course. What do you think? Has he come to you?
Yeah. He's trying to stir up.
Yeah, he is.
He's like, I need someone to take me to the final 3.
Me too.
Yeah, he's
Me
like,
too. So like.
What are you guys doing?
Give me a heart attack. We're talking about how Jerry's approached both of us.
I know, sweetie.
Has he approached you? He says you have deals with everybody in the house.
Yeah. Well, you know that's not true, and you know that's not true, so here we go. As long as he doesn't want POV.
I know.
Now what?
You gotta be careful with her.
Jerry told Keisha that I had a deal with everybody in the house. If Keisha believed Jerry, it's a bad thing for me and Dan.
He has pledged his loyalty to the Renegades, but Dan has been a wild card in the past. How will he vote? Hello, Dan.
Hey, how's it going?
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Rennie.
Thank you, Dan. Means congratulations, Dan. You are the new head of household. Jerry, please hand over the key to the HOH bedroom.
Appreciate it. Talk about a huge win. This key right here ensures that I have a 1 in 3 chance at $500,000. I mean, oh my gosh. I mean, I'm at a loss for words.
Annie.
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. You know, it gets pretty hard when everybody means something to you.
This is gonna suck with his engineer.
Jerry's gonna try to come in between all of us. Oh my gosh. Do you think us 3 are gonna make it to the end?
I think that's what you got 3 against 1.
I would hope these 2 guys would pick me over Jerry. I mean, that's what they've been saying the whole time. I mean, it is the Big Brother house, and you never know, so. We just need to be under the same understanding, which I think that we all are.
I'm very confident that I have the correct phrase. However, did I beat Jerry and Keisha to the punch? Congratulations, house guests. One of you have solved the secret phrase and won a trip out of the house.
I was hoping I was going to win this competition, but don't count your chickens before your eggs are hatched. You know, it's kind of like a rule that I live by.
Congratulations, house guests. One of you have solved the secret phrase and won a trip out of the house.
There you go, Dano.
Man, you're winning everything.
And the secret phrase was...
Bury the hatchet. Congratulations, Dan.
Thank you. What do we win? I pulled out another win. I'm on a roll now. And I'm very excited to find out what exactly this trip is about that could potentially change the game.
Dan, please go to the diary.
Luxury prize winner. Congratulations, Dan. You're the first person to decipher the secret phrase, bury the hatchet. So you have won a private helicopter trip to a remote island beach for a day. Oh my gosh. But what makes this trip so special is that you can take one other person along with you. And your guest can be either one of your current housemates or a jury member of your choice. So choose carefully, because who you choose to take with you on this incredible journey could affect the outcome of the game. Oh. Someone on the jury or someone in the house? That's crazy. If I pick Memphis, people are gonna think I have a deal with Memphis. You know, if I pick Keisha, Memphis may think I have a deal with Keisha over Memphis, you know? At this point, I'm leaning towards taking a jury member because that's going to do less harm to me, I'm hoping, in the end game. Which one of the jury members do I want to take, and which one of the jury members is this trip going to mean a lot to? You have Michelle, who's had a trip stolen from her, and she was backdoored. If I take her, she will be so appreciative. Maybe that's a vote that I can count on. I've decided to take Michelle with me on this private beach vacation. This could mean the difference between $500,000 and nothing. I hope I made the right one. I have to break the news to the house guests. However, there's no way I'm going to tell them I'm taking a jury member with me. Are you kidding me? Talk about hard feelings. If I'm able to pull a jury member out and they know about it, I might as well lose this game.
So where you going, Dan?
I had to make a decision. I get to go to a private beach for a day, and they gave me a few options of what I could do. Obviously, you guys can figure out one of them, pick one of you guys, or go by myself. And I didn't want to create any animosity in the house, so I didn't pick anyone. I hope you guys understand.
Sure.
I understand. It's rough whenever you're put in that kind of a position.
And it's like you have 2 minutes to decide. I'm like,
Well, I think it was a very smart move. He didn't make anybody mad. Who can be mad? Dan went by himself.
It might even be you're going to a private beach where the rest of the jury is. Could be, huh?
That'd be interesting.
Let you go over and torment those suckers.
I don't know. You guys got me thinking.
Remember, I said it could change the game.
Wow. That's the thing. That makes me wonder, why is it so vague?
The only thing about it is it's a trip that could impact the game, and what could it possibly be? He had a chance to take someone with him, and he chose not to. To me, that's not Dan. I mean, him and Memphis, I don't know what they do together, but it's like you can't separate them, like they're hooked at the hip or something. So I'm very surprised at that.
I don't know.
It's hard to say. It could be many, many things.
So that's strange.
Jerry knows something is up with this trip. What I chose to not tell the house guests could backfire me when they get to the jury house.
What do you think's best for the nominations?
You know, it's worried. I would rather not be on the block, obviously.
Right. The veto is very important this week because whoever wins the veto controls the only vote in the House and can evict whoever they want. For that reason, Memphis and I need to have some backup plan just in case he does not win the veto.
The only thing is, I'm just thinking from a renegade standpoint.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'd rather have Keisha worry than me.
The thing I'm gonna feel bad about though is if I do that, it's that she just got off the block. You know what I mean? Yeah. She's gonna be a wreck. So I think Jerry thinks Keisha and I have something. You know what I mean? So that's.
But that's good.
I know the better he thinks, the more he thinks that, the better.
Yeah.
What do you think Keisha honestly thinks about me and you? Especially after you use the POV.
I don't know if she thinks we have a deal. Mm-hmm. I don't know. That's the thing. That's what worries me. I mean, it might be our safest bet for me to go on the block. If I go up on the block, and she's off,
right?
Is that gonna? I mean, that might make her think that we don't have something, which is good.
Right.
It might make Jerry think that
we don't have something.
We don't have something.
Even though we're not gonna get a ton out of this nomination, there's more to gain by putting you up.
That might be. Dude, that might be it, man.
Putting Memphis on the block is a huge risk. On the other hand, it may cover up our alliance and push us further in this game.
Keisha, you're safe.
Thank you, Dan. Did Memphis know that you were putting him up?
I told him, like, real late.
Was he okay with it?
I mean,
It sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, I was very grateful. I just didn't want to. It was very awkward. It was kind of like one of those where everybody kind of like looks at you.
Yeah.
You know, you've never proven anything but what you've said to me, so That's what I go off. I don't care what you've said to other people.
And I don't know.
I mean, it's so rare that you have that in this house where people actually have each other's backs. You know what I mean? It's just, you know. And then you got Jerry running around trying to put something in everybody's ears. I've just learned in this game, you only have so much control. You know what I mean?
But I hope you realize with this POV, you're going to be able to control whether you win it or not. You know,
I know.
I think it's just going to be one of those matter of how bad you want it. Whoever comes up with the win in the veto competition will decide who goes home this week. The thing that's great for the Renegades this week is the fact that Keisha or Jerry comes up with a veto win. I can influence Keisha who to vote out, and Memphis could influence Jerry who to vote out.
No, I know this POV means everything. Literally. My gosh, you get to leave this house today. Is that like surreal or what?
Yeah, I mean, still, it's like, I'll believe it when I see it. The house guests think I'm going to a private island, which I am. However, what they don't know is that I'm taking a jury member with me, and I selected Michelle.
Dan, please go to the diary room.
This is a great opportunity for me to sway Michelle as a jury member who I've done tremendous wrong to. All right, here we go. This trip is either gonna make me or break me in the Big Brother game. Wow, it's weird. Gas, $3.89. It's going down, huh? So it might be doing all right. Good job, America. Wow. Awesome. I've never been on a helicopter. I'm very excited. Oh, it's like you're floating. It's like, this is amazing. Look at that house. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. I'll tell you what, I feel very blessed being from the Midwest. I never thought I'd be able to get to see anything like this. I'm a little concerned about Michelle's reaction. I'm sure Michelle appreciates the fact that I picked her for this trip because I'm sure she's never been on a helicopter or a private beach, much like myself. Now, whether or not she's gonna be able to forgive me for backdooring her, that's when I have to work some magic. Nice ride. It's crazy. The only thing Michelle knows coming on this trip is the fact one of the house guests won a luxury challenge and they selected her. She has no idea who selected her. I think she'd expect any one of the house guests to select her except for me. I know it's not Rhode Island, but welcome to our private island. Thanks for coming.
Oh my God, dude.
You surprised to see me?
Yes, I am surprised.
It means a lot.
I can't believe you picked me.
Why wouldn't I? It's an easy choice.
Are you serious, dude?
Are you hungry?
Yeah, let's go eat.
Let's get some lunch.
Nice.
Michelle hasn't seen the charming Dan yet. If I land the charm on Michelle, it may be enough to swing her vote. Bless us, Lord, in these I guess what you're about to receive, and thank you for bringing Michelle here and her not being extremely mad at me, maybe just a little bit mad. Amen. You know, when we came out to the lunch table, I saw there was wine. That's my truth serum. I know I needed to pump Michelle with as much wine as possible. Hey, at this point, anything I can use to win this game, I'm gonna do. Was everyone like, where are you going? Can you tell them anything?
Well, I didn't know anything.
The only thing they know is that I'm going on a private beach by helicopter, and they think I'm by myself. And Jerry's the one, he's going, there's something more to it. You're lying. You know what I mean?
That's what he said to you?
Yeah. I mean, it's not Hawaii, but I mean, it's still a hell of a trip.
It was really nice of Dan to have picked me. He said that he did pick me because he felt bad about me getting my Hawaii trip taken away from me. Whether I believe him or not, I don't know. I figured maybe you're working on a vote right now.
Me? Never.
Right now, I'm in paradise, so it's like you want to believe anything you hear.
You hate me.
I was really devastated. I was like, why did he just do that?
In this house, someone's gambled with someone else's safety. And unfortunately, you better know who's making a bet for you. And in this case, Ollie, you lost the bet. Michelle, go on the block.
Was it just your idea to backdoor me, or did everybody know about that?
Rennie, Keisha, and Memphis all knew. Those three knew. I'm not trying to push the blame on them, but that move benefited them tremendously. You know what I mean?
And I think the fact that Dan told me Memphis, Rennie, and Keisha knew that they were going to put me on the block. Puts a lot of things in perspective for me. So they all knew about it.
Yeah. That's the one thing I regret, because I felt we were close in the house. And then, you know, we always got along, and like, it was just one of those things. It's like, God, you know? I know I have a long way to go to even be, for you to be my friend, but I'm glad that, like, we were able to enjoy this. Do you think I have any chance of winning?
I don't know. I really don't, honestly.
If it comes down, well, if it was me in Memphis, could you sway anyone, or is everyone pretty much set?
I think so, yeah. Out of everybody in the house, who do you think could sway people? Me and Dan did have a really good relationship in the house. We got along pretty well, and it was really nice of Dan to have picked me. It was probably the best decision that he made. Let's go for a swim.
I feel good about this trip with Michelle. I think I've won her over a little bit. The more fun I have with Michelle, with kayaking, swimming, the more time she's thinking about how great of a guy I am and how much she wants to vote for me for the $500,000.
Thank you.
Thanks, Michelle.
I don't think I'm gonna take this off. I'm just gonna leave it on. Is that cool?
Oh my God.
Dude, we just sealed it in the final three. You realize it?
It's amazing. One more competition, it's done. Dude, we couldn't have written a better script, man.
We just gotta make an educated choice, man.
I think at this point we have to make the decision based on how do we almost guarantee ourselves to get there.
We have to make a very tough decision. Who do we want to compete against in the final three? Is it Keisha or is it Jerry?
We gotta take a lot of things into account. We gotta look at endurance and will. You know that's the first part. Who would you rather go against?
Jerry.
As you see, he's got a cataract in his right eye. He's got a hearing problem.
This is the thing, he might be our safest bet.
At this point, the Renegades are leading and keeping Jerry in the house yet another week. This guy has floated through this entire game, and he might have floated himself to the final three.
Hey, baby.
Not gonna vote me out, are you?
No, Keisha.
Dude, I gotta put you up.
Oh, Dan.
It sucks.
My fate lies in your guys' hands again.
You should be used to it.
Right?
At this point. At least you didn't unpack. I mean, everybody should might as well be packed.
I'm going to bed.
Night, Keisha.
They're gonna freaking evict me. I don't want to be cut off right now. Way too close. Hi.
Welcome on in.
All right, listen up, you guys.
What are you doing, sleeping?
Are you guys evicting me and somebody's not telling me? You're not gonna tell me. I can tell by the look on your face. You're getting rid of me. I can tell. I can tell by the way you guys are acting.
Insane.
I'm not insane. I just know it. You're evicting me, aren't you?
No, I'm not. Stop.
I can tell, Memphis. I can tell with the look on your face. You guys are voting me out.
You guys?
Memphis is voting me out.
Okay.
Just freaking tell me beforehand. Because if you catch me off guard like that, I swear to God. Whatever. I didn't get this far in the game by not being able to read people. Well, whoever sends me out of here better not think they're getting my vote. That's for damn sure. Better not think I'm not gonna do everything in my world to change their minds in that jury house too. I mean, that's just common sense. Send me out of here.
Oh.
Memphis, how long did you know this? How long did you know that you were gonna send me out of here? And did you know the whole time? You knew, didn't you? You guys lied to me for how long now? Oh my God, I am so stupid. I stuck up for both of you. Nobody has anything to say all of a sudden. Oh, wow. Are you kidding me? After everything, you're really gonna send me out of this house? And you're keeping Jerry. Oh my God. I'm really trying not to flip out about this. I should have won the POV. Thing is, though, I would have kept Memphis. That's how stupid I am.
I don't want to go, it's him. Dude, he's been sandbagging this whole time. I'm trying to find a way to keep you.
Whatever. I mean, I don't have any control. I can read people so well.
See, that's the thing, like...
You're sorry? You're sorry? I kept you in this house how many times and you're sorry? I've always had his back. Always had his back.
This decision is big. The fact is, I could be sitting at home 3 weeks from now being like, you know, I should have chose this person over this person. It could definitely be a $500,000 decision.
You know you got my vote. No way I'm giving my vote to somebody that votes me out. No way.
I vote to evict Keisha.
It's official, Keisha. You have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
Throwing that last veto competition might have been the best move I made in this game. Keisha was furious that Memphis stabbed her in the back. I'm just glad it wasn't me that had to do the stabbing this time.
Congrats to everybody.
Yep. I really can't believe you did that though, man. You're out of your mind if you think I'm taking you. Out of your mind.
You know, Dan spitting off at the mouth was pretty funny. It was all staged. The plan is to make Jerry believe that Dan's pissed off at me, that he will never take me to the final two. So Jerry is probably sitting on cloud 9 right now.
Memphis and Dan now feel betrayed by each other, and it's really leading to quite a rift. I'm hoping that they stay in that mode, and that if one of them wins the HOH, that they'll take me to the final two.
Congratulations, Memphis. I'll see you in part 3.
You will.
Embarrassing. Embarrassing.
You just won 50 grand. How do you like those?
baby.
Part 3 coming up, still very important. You know, Memphis has yet to win an HOH, and I want to keep it that way. If I can win the final HOH, that's my 3rd HOH. That's more than anyone else has won this year. I think that's going to be a huge selling point should I get a chance to speak to the jury.
And Dan, you know, the Renegades in the final 2. And we're not just going to let each other win. I want to win because I haven't won an HOH this whole game.
Correct answer is B. Congratulations, Dan. You are the final Dan, it'll be up to you to cast the final vote to evict, and I'll be back in a few moments for your decision. Then please stand and cast your vote to evict.
All right. You know, this is tough. We've come so far, and we're just one step away from the money. It's unfortunate, but I feel we're all competitors. I just hope when I'm 75 years old, I can be half the competitor you are, Jerry, because you made a heck of a run at this. And I'm sorry I have to evict you, Jerry.
Thank you.
It's official, Jerry. You are the last person to be evicted from the Big Brother house.
Hi, Father Dan. I want to know, what would you say was your most strategic move, and why?
You know, one of the biggest moves I made in this game was also one of the hardest, and it's when I backdoored Michelle. I like Michelle, but in this game, it's not about liking someone. I had to get someone out of the house that could probably beat me in a competition and beat me in the final 2, and it was a tough, well-thought-out decision, in my opinion.
Thank you.
You know, we're going to play a little jury house roulette over here, Dan.
All right.
So it's a 2-part question, Dan.
Yes.
I want you to tell everybody here why you chose me to go on the trip with you when you could have chose anybody. Yeah, Memphis, by the way, I went on the trip. And also, I got a little answer to me getting backdoored.
Yes.
But you did mention to me on the trip that it wasn't your idea, it was your alliance's idea. So maybe you can tell me, was it your idea?
All right, to answer the first part of your question, why I selected you for the trip. I felt I played the dirtiest with you in this game. You know, obviously I backdoored you, and so I wanted to try to make amends with you by taking you on the trip. Now, as far as backdooring you, the original plan was mine. However, I could not enact a plan by myself, trusting that Keisha and Rennie and Memphis were all going to vote you out. I didn't know that for a fact. Luckily, I felt confidence in my alliance. So could I have backdoored you without their support? Definitely not. Do I take credit for the idea? Some of it.
Well, I hope jury house roulette worked out for you.
Dan, what's up, homie? It's B.O.
Big time, Holly. What's up, man? This is going to be a tough one. I can already tell.
You know where I'm going to go with it. Back to our deal that, that we made. Why would you put your girlfriend's name into your word? Did you think that was necessary?
I don't know how much you know, but when I was up on the vine, I maybe had 5 minutes left in me, and I had to come up with whatever I could to get you to drop. Why did I throw Monica's name out there? You know, I knew you're an emotional player. You play in your heart. And if I could make you believe that I was playing the same way and putting the things I love down the line, maybe I could get you to drop. And I had to do whatever it took, whether, it was shameful or not.
Hey, Dan. Whenever you won a competition, you showed a lot of arrogance. Do you have respect for any of us here in the jury house? I would like to know that.
Jay, I do have tremendous respect for everyone in the jury house. You know, winning my first competition, I threw the card, and you didn't take lightly to that. That was my only time when I could say, yes, I won something, because all the other times when my emotions got to me in the house, I never let it out. I hope any of the moves I made, they were not meant to be disrespectful. They're just meant to move me ahead in the game. But I can definitely see how you would think that me throwing a card or me throwing a helmet was disrespectful, and I apologize for that if it was offensive to you.
I hope you respected me because I respected you, Dan.
Thank you. As I stand here before you, I think back to where we were before this game even started. I walked through the door and I saw a lot of big personalities, some tough physical competitors, some athletes with strong wills, some intelligent people. And then I realized, I don't excel in any of those areas. So how am I going to win this game? And then I thought to myself, I'm going to have to be more creative, try to outthink people if I can. Everything I did in this game, I did for a reason. I aligned myself with Memphis. Memphis is not going to do anything that doesn't benefit him. And what I tried to do with replacement nominee roulette was upset Ali and Michelle. I needed them to dislike me. Did it go overboard?
Possibly, you know, but I needed to get some dislike to me in the jury house so Memphis would still take me should I get trapped in that position.
Unbelievable.
Maybe you can set aside your emotions and vote to think who you played this game as a better player. And I just want to let you guys know I enjoyed getting to know all of you personally, and thanks for a great summer.
Good job, bud.
Libra has cast her vote for Dan. April's vote goes to Dan. Michelle has cast her vote to Dan to be the winner. Big Brother 10. You have 3 votes for Dan, no votes for Memphis. You need at least 4 to win. Ollie's vote goes to the winner of Big Brother 10.